You could swap out 4 levels of fighter for or whatever for paladin. And you get smite and some extra spell
But you need to
slots.
be strong enough to actually be a paladin.
He's a fighter. He's got to have strength, right?
Yeah, I've got about 20%. Yeah, I just haven't had an excellent day, so I don't really care if I die. If everyone else is like concerned about their characters, and me being a detriment to the group, then I can go and do all the other things that I need to do of an evening.
So what you're saying is that I may add your bag to the pile?
Just, I think you'll be
body to the pile.
You'll be perfectly fine. Constantia is Mephistoza.
Yes.
Oh yeah, your name.
I think
I'm not even gonna try.
Remiel was here from the last session with Dara, so he could explain to the rest of you who are all teleported in. But you guys are currently in a long, safe hallway in like the deepest level of a tomb full of Hellriders in Avernus. Dara, the 10-year-old chosen of Ilmater, is able to resurrect these Hellriders, and she needs your help to do so. I think this hallway is probably just long enough and safe enough that you guys could all describe your characters, just so everyone's got a sense of what's going on with each other.
I'll go.
So, Constantia,
I was about to say, if you want, I could go first if you do not wish to go first, but you may go first.
Yeah, let's just go in like reverse face order. So like classes and a little bit about your character.
Yeah, okay. So, hi everyone who teleported in. I'm Remiel. Remy, you can call me Remy because we're all good friends from this point forward. You get an idea that he's a happy-go-lucky kind of paladin. Doesn't get into the theocracy or the religious ritual that goes along with a lot of paladinly types. So he's not particularly doesn't seem devout, but he is as far as adhering to the tenets of his faith and his oath. Something happened. Clearly, he's an edgelord with a bit of a chip somewhere, but he buries it quite deeply. He is an Asimar raised by human peasants, and so they raised him thinking, "Oh, here's a little kid with some weird ass skin." And then when he had a sort of divine spark or something, they thought, "Oh, that explains it. He's sort of got some sort of angel ancestry." That comes through in not just being an Asimar, but he's got a divine soul sorcerer powers, so innate celestial powers that go hand in hand with him being an Asimar. He trained as a farmer, and so he was just part of the phalanx. So he's used to lining up with 100 men in a pike formation. But one of the sergeants, a real old-timer, was a bit of a master with the pike and taught him everything I knew. So when he decided to pledge himself to the oath of vengeance due to what happened to the farm in the end, he set off to smite him some fiends, which is his raison d'etre. Recently, for anyone who doesn't know him, He's sort of been faithless, so while adhering to the tenets of his faith, he didn't worship any one particular god. And all the Torms and Tears and Helms and Goody Two-Shoes types didn't really appeal to him, although he thought they were swell guys. He just didn't want to drink a beer with them. They were a bit boring. And since then, he has found himself a patron in the Feywild, also a good, being, and that Fey power has supported him in recent times, and such that he's actually able to cast spells channeled through this power, and that's hence his budding warlock career is now blossoming. Such that he's got a bit of Peter Pan syndrome. That's part of the happy-go-lucky thing. He's even got himself a a Tinkerbell upgrade, who is this little sprite that follows him around and he's his pal. Welcome. This is Rhapsody, or Rapper for short.
Rapper. Okay. No wonder he didn't get along with all the conventional gods. We've got a large lizard man.
Yeah. Yes. Greetings to you all. My name is Jess Giggs. I am a lizard folk druid from the last of my tribe from Schultz. Jess Giggs is basically this pretty, honestly, very almost sickly thin, lizard folk. He's got seems like bones of different kinds of animals that's placed all over him, just kind of almost like a tribal kind of shaman. He's got little just bones and bits and pieces. Some things look like they're still moving. He's got vines that are basically wrapped around each piece that are holding it together like rope. He himself just carries around this large wooden staff. And what you would also notice is, besides the fact that he's the sickly green, his left hand and his right foot have both been severed at the joints. And instead, his leg is a stump, a rotting old stump, and his hand seems to have been swapped out for a large chunk of wood. It seems to have little bugs that still live inside of it.
So he's got tree trunks instead of arms or hands. Is that right?
He's got one hand missing and one foot missing. Both of them are trunks.
Okay, all right.
Peg
leg,
his other hand.
Right. Peg leg, peg hand.
And peg leg, peg hand. And he's also got a nice wooden staff, a staff of the woodlands.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Otherwise, that is him. He just walks around like this. He's just creepy.
Oh, he's all right. Remy will give Jessix a pat on the back. He's great when you get to know him.
Also, if anyone speaks Draconic, his name literally translates to Fang Claw.
Fang Claw.
Not Wood Claw?
That's cool.
No, just Fang Claw.
Another recent teleportee, Kaldor Thorson.
Kaldor just electrocuted himself. Oh well. Kaldor is a Dwarven Forge cleric, and he worships and Moradin, the Dwarven cleric of creation. A recent, let's call it, mate from the seminary who returned back, that was poor Flint, and Kaldor, who had returned recently from adventures abroad, including White Plume Mountain, had heard that his skills and abilities were needed, and he's decided to come to the layers of Avernus and so forth to not only look for rare minerals and new little tricks, but to also carve out a name for himself and make those pesky devils respect his god. He's not a big fan of the goody two-shoes like Torment him and so forth either, because they're arrogant bastards. So he also wants to show them a thing or two. That's really about it. He cares about his party members. He wants to make sure that they get through and survive.
Handy.
This one appreciates.
So, so that brings us to Constancia Enfermadosa, and enferma in Spanish is disease. So that's a little translation there. So I based her. I wanted to build, and I will rebuild her after this session. But I wanted to build. She kind of looks beigey, kind of green beige, kind of coloured skin. She's a slightly haunched over tiefling. She has sort of golden eyes, and just wrapped in furs and necklaces and bones, very sort of similar to Jeskix in as much as she looks kind of shamanic. She gives off a very sort of uncomfortable kind of presence, and her eyes are quite alert, and sort of wisps of shadow stuff kind of escape from her, like I guess her clothing, her cloak, they kind of just dance around her hands. And yeah, she sort of seems to be a bit mysterious. She looks like she should be an old woman when really she's not. And yeah, she finds herself in hell, curious, I think, maybe drawn in by the hags and what they have to kind of offer, and just to take in the sights and yeah, I guess sort of travel around and see stuff.
Cool. Welcome.
Well, Dara gives you an odd stare, Constanzia, before adjusting a jacket or dress rather, and saying, "Well, if Ilmater sent you, you can't be all that bad."
just my smell.
All right. As you guys feel that you... Oh, and there is another member of your party who has been a little quiet, but he should be on his way. It is a deep green dressed cleric. He's got... Gerard have? He's got plate armor on, and little crackles of electricity occasionally pass off of him. He's got glasses on, and he looks a little bit plain and nerdy, but he smiles and follows along silently for the moment. You guys end the walking of the hallway to discover a room before you. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, we have the one person we were about to skip over, but he is now here.
Are we introducing ourselves?
Please, Mr. Sinclair.
Oh, well. Gerard Sinclair is a Tempest cleric of an elder god-like being called Zulcha. And I think he's been teleported here, hasn't he?
Yes, you were so close to finishing your overarching mission before, like, this blinding white light pulled you down here in front of this very tired but innocent-looking 10-year-old, and you've got a bit of work to do down here, Gerard. Alright. So, the room before you is deathly quiet, and as soon as you step within, all of the braziers kind of flare up, revealing an ancient stoneworked room. Most everything is covered in a thick layer of dust. Towards the far side of the room stands an old, withered man, dressed in full armor with a greatsword and a tabard of the Hell Riders. His sunken eyes and look tell you he's old and sleep and just woken. You guys are free to enter. He looks at you suspiciously, but stays steadfast and calm. Waits for your approach.
I'll just
yeah.
Before I take a step, I'll just ping a divine sense. You know the
Okay.
Just divine sense, 60 foot. So
60.
Get my ruler out.
15.
Okay, yep. So if I just...
Where's 60? Sorry, can you...
60 is here.
Oh, yep. That far. Yep, no, you feel the only person here is one in front of you. You do detect... Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
They have to be within sight.
No full cover.
No full cover, yeah. So if they're invisible, I'll see them, but if they're inside those sarcophagi, for example, I wouldn't.
Yep, no, you get back nothing when you're peeing at this stage.
Yeah, okay. I'll stroll forward and keep in stride with Kaldor here so that we can look like a Tarantino movie.
Alright, where are we at? So, gauntleted figure gestures you all forward.
Constantia sort of shuffles forward, looking a bit like Yoda.
Rubs his eyes and he says, "Another party. All right then. Welcome to the Tomb of Trials. You may progress no further before passing my tests."
Oh, not this again.
Test. This is strange.
What test do you
I'm
speak
sorry,
of?
who are all...
I be Sir Galwain. It has been my mission these past hundreds years to stand watch over the leader of the Hellrider's tomb, to ensure only the strongest and most worthy may enter. It is a bit weird seeing two parties in one day, but, you know, things happen.
Would this
was-
other party have a bard as their...
No, it was a couple of dwarves and a pixie and a halfling.
I see.
Dwarves, you say?
They passed through here not more than an hour ago, I'd say.
Oh, really?
What sort of dwarves were they?
Were they
One looked to be a priest. One looked to be more of the hammer kind.
We're
I think-
all the hammock. We're all the hammock.
I was just about to say that.
I mean, was it a
This one
dwarf?
knows this to be
Mountain dwarf?
untrue.
A deep dwarf. What sort of dwarf?
No, they look to be mountain dwarves by my eyes. Although, and he's like squints, even though you guys are pretty close by this stage. My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Torm, Tia, Lathander, what was this religious dude?
Dumathoin, if I recall.
Ah,
Not my cup of tea.
right.
The tomb's wards will prevent teleportation of any and every kind. And the only way through is to earn the rune stone from each of these rooms.
Ooh.
He gestures to the doors.
And the others haven't returned yet?
The others have made their way through to the deepest chamber through this door here.
Have they already been through each of the doors?
They have, much to my surprise, a grumpy bunch, but capable. They actually smashed most of the clues I had left for them. Perhaps they were too easy, I must admit.
So
What do you mean smashed?
Well, I'd made some mosaics above each of the doors that gave you a little bit of a hint as to what to expect, and they broke them all.
Ah,
Took to pieces with them.
selfish.
This
guys
one
look
thinks
to
that
the-
is quite rude.
If you guys
That
look
seems-
to the handouts, there's one called Clue Remains, and that's what is left above each of the doors, if you care to check.
I guess I find it strange that people who were worthy would be so, I don't know, would destroy things in the service of the Hellriders.
He does not always mean intelligent.
I'm really just here to administrate the tests. I'm not here to judge. Looking
Bureaucrat.
at the motley crew in front of him.
right.
I thought the first thing he said he was here to judge.
The tests will judge me.
All right, fair enough. Are there any rules that we should be aware of?
I think he would appreciate no more broken stuff.
Yes, perhaps what's left is good. You'll find the walls themselves completely unbreakable. Rules.
Was the language that you used to write these little clues, was it common?
Yes, they were in the common tongue.
That makes it a bit easier.
No, I think you'll find each trial, you may pass them if you can, any way you see fit. Indeed, that's the point.
Jane.
Okay, and I assume once you enter into a trial, you cannot leave it until the trial is complete.
Or you die.
I see. So there's no option like fail and walk out. You have to die or complete it.
Well, I will tell you, the doors themselves are adamantine, magically warded, and nigh unbreakable. They are also locked once you enter, so good luck.
This one thought that he was free from underground tunnels. Now it seems that he's returned.
I think this could be fun.
Which
Yeah.
one was this?
And what about the little one? Is she coming with us?
Dara, she's off. She's kind of looking over at this white door here, trying to figure out the first clue. She's already like working to try and solve the puzzle. She's like, we don't have time. He said there are people ahead of us.
This one thinks
yes,
that
you are-
wouldn't it be
all
good
right.
for someone to beat
I
this
won't-
challenge.
I won't touch anything without your permission, but I'm just working on it.
Well, let's go
Well,
to the white one and jump in.
Which colour
Yeah.
first?
Yeah, do you guys want to all go into the same one?
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good. As I walk up to the white door, I just try and wonder what that X on the floor is.
Right, that was just me giving you guys a cue that there is something there. That's what's left of the mosaic.
Ah, cool.
So in the white one's case, it's something something M, something something I, something something.
This one
Um,
asks to take a part of his traditions, if you wish to join me.
Kelda will cast Aid on Dara because I know she's breakable.
Her back straightens up a little bit, and she steps forward. As you guys get within 10 feet of the door, it slides open, and it seems dimly lit inside from what you can see. Sorry, Deskix, what was that about your elders?
I bring upon my own traditions. No elders are here. So that's pulling out. Oh, sorry. This is me eating the mummy. He starts just like pulling out a large like gem encrusted bowl and like places it upon the floor. If you wish, if you may give me some time, I may be able to assist us.
Yeah, Constantia comes over and takes an interest.
All right, you guys step back from the door, and it closed. Yeah, what are you setting up over there, Jeskix?
Just planting my tree hand into the ground as I cast this.
Oh,
As I
okay.
cast Hero's Feast.
Okay.
As I place
You had 1,000 gold gem encrusted bowl
I
ready to
carry
go.
many strange objects.
All right, I'll roll the 2d10, and you guys can just all take the same one, I guess.
I think they automatically rolled it on the little thing if you wanted to do that.
Oh, okay.
So everyone,
Yeah,
if you would like to,
11 hit points.
Oh, is it? Oh, I see. Shame.
What else does it do besides... What does it actually
Advantage on
do?
wisdom saves, cured of all diseases, immune to poison, and being frightened.
and yeah, there we go. That is exactly it. So if any of you were sick from something else, you may be cleansed of it.
Yeah, you guys all just had a full body detox, no mess.
Yeah. Basically, like his like wooden arm like stretches out to like a whole long table. Just bits of food are all placed upon it. None of them are normal. It's all like dinosaur meats and like dried mushrooms and like all kinds of bits and pieces. But there is normal food, but it's like a third of the table. Like 1/3 of the table is normal things. The rest of it's all weird.
Gerard will nibble gamely at the exotic fare.
Remy will get stuck into it, and Rhapsody will have a nibble and then start chucking bits of food into Remy, and he'll try and catch it in his mouth.
Galway says, may I?
If you wish, you may partake of this food.
He takes a very long time to get over there, but he does. Oh, very kind of you. Good doggy. And,
This one is not. This one is not a creature known as a dog.
oh, it speaks. Apologies, good sir. It's been some time.
This one is known as Jeskix. By the way, greetings, and he waves to all of you guys with his like wooden hand.
I'm still confused. I seem to be the puppet of higher power here, but then what else is new? I appear to have been teleported here. This is still Avernus, yes?
This one is unsure.
At the same time as Sir Gawain's nodding, Dara says, yes, I prayed for more help in my mission as there were some who abandoned me. Illmate had decided that you were a suitable candidate. I'm sorry if this was not convenient for you.
No, I was just in the middle of my meditations. It's good to know that some gods, send sensible help to their
If
servants.
it makes you feel better, my god must think somewhat highly of you to send you here.
That's a good point. Oh, where are my manners? Gerard Sinclair at your service.
Just Dara. And then she steps back over to the white door and it opens again. Shall we?
Let's go, yeah. I'll ask Rhapsody to go into her pocket dimension for the trip through.
My apologies, was I muted that entire time?
No.
Actually, no, I was muted for that last part where I was eating the hero's feast, which is food in real life.
Okay, perfect.
Pizza.
I was going to say,
dinosaur
just
pizza.
before we head off, does anyone have issues seeing within the dark?
I do. I conjure light for myself normally. Will that be an issue?
No, this is of no issue. I wish to ask if you would require assistance.
Oh, that's quite alright. I just pick up like a copper piece and make it glow green.
I'll pick up a little pebble or rock, cast light on it, and give it to Dara and ask her to hold that for me.
Very well. And she holds it out full arms stretched out. As you guys enter, you see a female living human archmage dressed in the cream colors of dressed in cream with the insignia of the Hell Riders on it. She's staring at a blank wall, and as you all enter, the door closes behind you. She says, I've got it here. I've solved it. Come check my work.
That was easy.
This one is unsure.
Right forward.
Jeskix is going to just stand away, saying, "This one does not understand this. This is strange."
You see, my rival, Sir Andre, left a puzzle inscribed on the wall here. And I think I've solved it. What do you think?
What's your solution,
Kaldor-
Sir Kara?
Let's have a look.
Calder looks at the mosaic. Which one is it?
This was the white door, so...
White. The bottom one. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see now. I understand how it works. Cool. White.
She goes, well, I couldn't give you the answer, otherwise you'd just agree. What do you think the answer is?
Do we actually see anything there? Is she staring at a blank
She appears
wall?
to be staring at a completely blank wall. At a decent glance.
This one apologizes. He does not see what you are seeing.
You're staring at a blank wall. Is it hidden by magic, maybe?
I'm not a big fan of clues, perhaps... Perhaps not.
I know someone who can assist, but you'll have to phrase it in 3 yes or no questions.
One is unsure what you mean.
Well, you're being tested. I'm wondering what you think the answer is. And she's just staring, beaming at this wall like she's solved something. She's, a light bulb moment for her.
Calder would like to ritually cast Detect Magic for the next 10 minutes, whilst other people come up with an answer.
Does my passive perception of 20 notice anything?
You can get right up close to the wall, and
This one was going to place his hand and try to find any divots within the wall.
A good thought.
okay. So what looked like worked stone is, completely hard to the touch. But if you look really closely, it seems to have little screaming faces embedded into it, like souls trapped in the walls.
Which wall is this?
All of these walls, now that you look at them closely.
Oh, wow.
You're trying to solve this puzzle. Such is the nature of Avernus, it seems. But these walls you've been warned are unbreakable, immune to damage. Perhaps that's why.
Fusing architecture with souls of the damned can create an impregnable fortress that is warded against planar travel. I wonder what Candlekeep might do with that sort of information.
What
Why
might
would
you
you
do
keep
with it?
candles?
Okay, so that's what I noticed. Notice the screaming faces. Alright. I shall point that out.
Does anybody want to do anything else that'll take 10 minutes?
This one pulls out another piece of food and starts chewing on it.
Alright, hang on, let me check my spell list real quick.
Constantia will just walk around trying to make heads nor tail of the wall, and perhaps a bit of insight into the lady in the room. Is she like a bit gaga, or is she seen with it, or?
Roll an insight. You can't get a good read on her. She seems
Okay.
enraptured with her puzzle.
This one would like to ask if he may see as well. He has been around many a strange person.
By all means.
There we go.
Alright.
I am wise.
You think that she's testing you more than anything else. It's not really about the puzzle, you think? You know, she hasn't really... Yeah. 28, my god.
I am a very wise boy.
So basically, it's a trick, is what you think.
There is no trick to this, is it?
What do you mean?
It's more like the kind of like talking. I was like, yes, trick. It's kind of like wandering around. Yes. Tricks, strange tricks. Tricks always with the tricks. People wondering why they wonder.
Just... Yeah.
You are saying that there is some puzzle or riddle to do with this wall? All I see are the tortured visages of the damned.
I think that's a common thing on all the walls, though.
Caldor, you don't do anything with your detect... Oh, with your detect magic, you do detect two things on the door.
The door that came through.
There is a warding that's locking it, and then there is a glyph of warding upon the door as well, with something inside it.
Alright, I warn people of these things, and then I go to her. There's no magic there, so there's nothing on the wall. The wall is empty. You're trying to trick us.
It's not so much I'm trying to trick you, but I appreciate what you're saying. The trick is sometimes to say that you don't know, and that's okay. Sometimes it's...
Alright, your magics are beyond me. I don't
No,
know.
you're on the right track. What I'm saying is, it's all about humility.
Ah, yes, I literally was just working out the words for the white clue. Yeah, humility. That's what the word spells out.
Kaldor doesn't feel humility. He feels pissed offity.
Jeskix feels that people make too many puzzles.
She pulls this runed stone from her archrobes and presents it to you. She goes, "This will open the door. Well done."
I slap my knee and say, God, it was on the tip of my tongue.
Gerard mutters under his breath, bloody obscurantists, thinking they're so powerful.
That might be the ants upon the tip of your tongue. There was many of those within the meal.
Well, stay
I'm grateful.
humble.
Stay humble, Sir
Like
Gerard.
Kaldor
You
doesn't
got
see
me.
the point of that test at all.
Thanking you very
to the
much,
door.
you strange
Yes,
person.
as you guys brought the rune stone up to the door, it opens. And Sir Gawain looks quite surprised. And he goes, pretty good, pretty good.
This one, thanks.
We'd like a refund on that. We'd like a refund on that chest, please.
Well, you can have another one for free.
Purple.
All right.
This one here said free is good.
Oh wait, where's the little
I'm with
girl?
Remy.
I'm coming.
Let's go purple.
Where's the squishy?
To me, you're all squishy.
Are we all going to go into this one as well?
Yep.
This
Very
one
well.
is
Yep.
purple, yes.
I think so. The more eyes and brains there are in a room, it seems the better we could be.
You're probably right. I just like the idea of solving all 5 at once and moving on before the enemy has chance to prepare.
What enemy? I thought the other group was another group of like your worshippers.
I think I just anticipate trouble at the end. There's always trouble at the end, right?
This one understands
Well, I mean, Flint told me that every time you'd gone to a different level of this place, everything went to hell. Haha.
this one. Yes, this is what the warm bloods call humor. Yes, I shall laugh.
I could try the blue one if you wanted to tackle the purple one.
You don't know what the tests are. Some of them involve fighting. You may not want to be by yourself.
This one can go with them in case they need assistance.
Is the little girl under the effects of some magical ward? The last time I traveled with a lightly armored and vulnerable companion, she was slain by spine devils. I would rather not have that occur again.
She has aid, but that's about it.
I have a few boons up my sleeve, but I am somewhat diminished this late in the adventure. I don't have the resistances that I used to, but I'm still generally magically resistant.
Just let me do a little something. And I just go up and cast Death Ward on her.
Awesome.
Oh my. Alright, nice. Inspiration for Gerard?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, keeping her alive. Hey, and the purple door opens. You guys, it's too dark to see from outside the door, but from within you get a stench of decay and rot and sulfur.
I'll chuck pull out a pebble and throw a light stone on it, a light spell on it, and just toss it into the room.
Okay.
Cantrip. Oh, nasty.
The floor is
Holy
littered
moly.
with corpses and pieces of different and like smashed horns of different fiends. There are 4 injured Hell Riders who are crawling towards the door as it opens. They hoarsely whisper, "Help us!"
Let's see. We're in the purple room. Which is purple?
The door begins to slowly close, giving whoever wants to be in there inside an opportunity to be in there before it closes.
Yeah, let's go for it.
This one shall waddle his way inside.
How can we help you? Oh, Dara, what are you doing there? I'll come and stand here. Okay.
Fair enough. She rushes down and tries to heal one to seemingly no effect, and they just look to it all a bit dazed and say, "Help us!
How can we help you? What help do you need?"
Hungry, thirsty." We just woke up. Devils just attacked us. From what you guys can tell,
Wow,
it's
how
like this for a long
how many
time, but they claim to have just woken up.
how many devils?
I mean, the floor is littered with them. Can you roll like a investigation check?
Absolutely.
Just since you're finding this curious.
Wow, it's not going to be great. 13.
13. You can tell that there are many sets here, like based on the level of decay, but not really anything else besides that. It's like some are fresher than others, some are extremely old.
What is it you eat exactly?
Food? What do you think we eat?
Right. Calder just gives him some rations and some water and so forth.
Oh, it stuffs it down. How much do you give him?
One of them 5 days. Well, 4 days. We'll say.
Okay,
4
he
days.
eats all 4 days. One of them eats all 4 days. And he goes, "Oh, thank you. I'm thirsty too."
I'll pass him a water skin.
All right, he drinks half of it and passes it back to the other one, and he drinks it. And the back one goes, "Hey, I'm kind of hungry." And these two are still both whinging.
Yeah, Constantia gives out
This
her
one asks how hungry you
her
seem
rations.
to be.
Almost as if
Just
on a
Hicks
loop.
goes into. Just starts like rummaging through his bag.
Is it generosity? Generosity. Generosity. All right, that's the clue. All right, everybody, give up some food and some drinks until they feel happy.
Generosity doesn't fit.
Yeah, generosity doesn't fit, but
GENR. Oh no, it's close.
close.
Never
You
mind.
do. The guy in front of you who you fed and watered has shut up, while the other ones haven't.
I'll give half my food to one that hasn't had anything.
Jeskix like pulls out of his bag this nasty looking little, almost insect little thing. It's got like it's entirely fleshy and has this massive 3-pronged spike at the top and a massive eye in the center. This one here, if you are hungry.
What in Tom's name is that?
This is a piercer. I
Is
found many of these.
And it's food? And he takes it. Is it food?
I mean, it has been dried.
Alright, I mean, if it's edible, he's gonna eat it, because he is literally starving to
It's
death.
jerky.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
Oh, like normal ration.
It's a medium-sized creature worth of dried piercer.
Constantia, I think, will hand over her rations and her water to the one that looks the most needy, I think.
Alright, that'd be the one at the back who's missing out a little bit.
Albeit very reluctantly.
Okay, so as he's finishing the last crumb, he goes, in unison, they all kind of choir out, "We thank you for your kindness."
No.
And
One doesn't understand these common words.
the front one, hands out a rune stone for you guys to open the door.
Do.
Oh, I could just hug him.
I'm just gonna leave him with
This is like the Crystal Maze.
I'm gonna
You
leave
guys
him with
are doing good. It took the other group way longer to solve these.
and
Well,
happy
we
to
didn't
enjoy
really
the piercer.
We didn't really solve it. We just gave him food. Is there one letter missing?
Is it?
No.
No, I think it's alright.
I'm pretty sure that is correct.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm old, but
Oh yeah. It's my fault. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
I may be old, but I don't think I'm that bad at English.
So
to try the blue.
Either that or
So all of these tests are about some sort of positive something.
We have to
So
demonstrate
seems to be.
some benevolent trait.
quite so. Some religious claptrap.
So what have we collected so far? Kindness and humility. Okay.
Can I do like a religion or history check about Ilmater to know something about that religion?
Yeah, absolutely. Just do a religion.
Ilmater is a god of suffering, isn't he?
Yep. Endurance.
Yeah, but not
I would say
not
Enduring.
causing. Not causing of suffering, rather taking it away from
Yeah.
others.
Yeah. Well, I got a 6 because clerics are not good at religion.
Okay. You think that you vaguely recall that Ilmater has like a pain kink? But that's about it.
Ah, yes.
Yep. Like if you go to a church of Lovitar and a church of Ilmater, it's one hell of a party. Alright, I'm assuming we're doing
Sticks and
Assuming we're
stones
doing
may
the blue
break your
door.
bones, but whips and chains excite me.
Absolutely.
That's right.
All right.
So I've already worked out what the blue one is. It's benevolence.
That makes sense.
You guys can definitely know that before you enter. That's fine.
Well done.
Is there like a guy like sleeping with a tiger? What the hell is that?
It's that kind of a party.
All right. So again, we'll just keep going. The door closes slowly enough to let me know who wants to stay in and out.
Oh, I'm fused
Look,
with
I
wash
mean-
now.
One of these is compassion as well, and I think between kindness, compassion, and benevolence is a bit of overlap, don't you think?
This one does not
Yeah.
understand common well enough.
What is this foreign language?
So when the door closes, the room comes into even greater light as from the back wall, the greatest, loudest roar of a dragon you can all hear. Riding from that room is a spectral Hellrider knight on a spectral horse, like a ghost, you might say. He trots up to the middle of the room and looks at you all. And he says, "The commander has demanded I slay this dragon, but I have no weapon and armor. Who will aid me in my? Will you aid me in my quests, comrade?"
Definitely. Soldier on.
No.
What has the dragon done?
I've got it. You know, the usual bad dragon thing.
Did it breathe fire?
So you want us to help you kill the dragon then?
No, I require weapons and armor
I
to
see.
fight it on even footing.
I have this, and I hold up an old set of shitty leather armor. And then I also have this, and I have a quarterstaff.
Are they basic?
They're just basic.
Hand
Oh my
You
God.
send me into battle with non-magical weaponry, sir?
I have nothing else. I do not require any other gear.
'Tis a mighty staff on your back.
Staff that I would
I can give you
I would not give to others.
some armor that I picked up a long time ago. It is chainmail of smoldering. It smolders.
Why is it smoldering?
Because
That I'm sick.
I don't know. It's just the
Evil
way
makes
what
no
it
sense
is.
to me.
Okay.
I have this sword. You could have that.
So, Sir Aelin says to you all, if I'm to stand any chance against this dragon, I will need rare or rarer than rare equipment, a piece of armor and a piece of weaponry. Can any of you lend me such items?
I'll lend you my breastplate.
This one does not have a weapon. This one has a stick.
He bows deeply to you.
You
Reniel,
can strangle
on
it with this
the horse.
rope.
So what are you giving up?
A +2 breastplate. It's very rare.
Because I don't really need my axe.
This one apologizes. He does not have weapons.
You get a respectful nod, Jeskix. I understand, Druid. And he looks to the rest of you.
Because I can use spells instead and not go into combat. Here, please accept this axe. It is an axe of Zotzalal something.
Axe from a dwarf. This is a mighty gift indeed.
You can use it to pass wall and other things.
With this weaponry, I shall be victorious. He straps on the breastplate, turns his ghostly horse towards the wall,
That's a lot of
charges. The ghost and the horse disappear through the wall, and a little stone clatters to the ground at the back of the room.
Oh.
Oh,
This one.
Well
this
done.
one is sad. He was unable to assist, and he lost his piercer.
He did say burrow, didn't he? Or
yeah. We need a contract. This is Avernus after all.
I'll go and have a look at this stone. Pick it up.
All right, and coming back to the door, it open.
It's our warrior now without armor.
Remiel,
Yeah.
out of interest,
Yeah.
what armor can you wear?
Anything?
This one has leather.
Well, on the off chance that your armor doesn't come back, please accept this suit of plate armor made exactly to your specifications once I channel divinity into it.
My goodness. Okay, yeah, I'll gladly borrow this. That'll be fantastic.
Awesome.
So for 10 minutes I channel divinity, but at the same time I measure him up, and then, I don't know, whatever a forge cleric does.
Place down gold go humada.
Alright, I'm unticking my armor, so I'm now armor class 11. And
the other adventuring party lost 2 members getting this done, so I'm very impressed.
And,
This one is unsure if the dwarves were unlucky or stupid.
greedy, probably.
Well, I mean, I like my axe, but it was a berserking axe, so I don't know.
Right.
Damn it.
I assume you had.
Okay, so sorry, you were saying?
All good.
All right, so you, Remian, you get plate armor made exactly to your specifications.
Oh, my armor class just went up.
Okay, it's not magical though. Just be aware of that.
Yeah,
But it is fully fully fabricated.
It's form fitting. It's got like all of the muscles like tight to the body everywhere.
This one first saw nothing, and now he sees metal. This is an interesting day.
Druid, would you like me to make you some metal armor?
I do not wish for metal armor. This one has his natural defenses he was born with.
Oh well, you change your mind.
Come on,
Alright,
Gerard.
next door, I
There's a
imagine.
green door.
So Galwain, as I walk past, is that knight coming back to bring us back our items, or is that like a, thanks, but no thanks sort of thing?
The church thanks you for your contributions.
I just lost
Nice.
a very rare item. Alright.
Doesn't it always?
Can I just incite him for shits and giggles?
Sure. I mean, I think he's pretty openly enjoying the donation.
Fucking hell, 28.
Wow.
I am very wise.
I like to think the lizard can smell lies.
I can smell lies. Smells of sweat and disappointment.
The green door. Well, let's see how you do in here.
What was the green door?
What's the-
I think that
clue for this one?
letter is A.
A. Pain. No. Lame.
But with the American spelling. Maybe.
Maybe it is claim.
Pain. Anyway.
This one is unsure.
You hear, as the door opens from the back wall in the darkness, you hear, "Come forward, recruits! Submit yourselves for inspection."
This
Okay.
one is unsure.
Constantia kind of just shrugs and looks around like, what does he mean?
Yeah, these the small ones that I call Musharib.
Okay, can everybody make...
Is it a
can
dwarf?
Everybody make a charisma saving throw. It is a dwarf. It is a ghostly Hellrider cleric with an enormous beard that touches the floor. He's got the symbol of Ilmater on like his pauldrons.
I closed a page by accident. I'm not very good at this. I rolled well though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay,
I
you
rolled
all
very-
fail.
I rolled very poorly.
You are all under the effect of a zone of truth, so please do that. And Torbrel nods and goes, "Good, good. We can have a conversation." Now then,
Just before you go on, anyone within 10 foot of me would get +3. It's
Plus 3?
The plus is my charisma bonus, I believe.
Yeah.
Right. So anyone within 10 feet of me would get +5, I think.
+5 helps some people. The DC is 23, so you let me know if you
Yeah,
lie
okay.
or not.
Mine just barely passes, but I don't lie anyway.
So Gerard and Jessix.
Okay.
Gerard,
Jexkix.
Jeskix is
It's
gonna
okay.
watch over. What are you gonna do?
Gerard will smile to himself and say, "Ah, not valor, candor," and willingly fail the save.
Okay.
Is that the clue, Candor?
Close, but you're off by one letter. Now then, line up.
I was so sure.
Can you all line up against like this wall?
I shall line up upon this wall.
Can't
Why
you-
are we
what is
all
your
fusing into one again?
Can you all, yeah, just all line up on some opposite wall. Oh, no, you go over. No, I'll go over here. No,
To me, to you, over here, this
fine,
way.
it's fine,
Excuse me,
just-
coming through. Oh,
stay there.
is that
Who's
your
not, in the
sword?
who's not in the middle?
Get
Someone
off me,
who-
Constantia.
I can't see Rem. Where's Rem?
Constantia's
Remiel?
cramping my style.
This one asks if it's for a good cause.
Alright, there we go. No, come on, we're almost there. Stop it! Done. We're there. Here's your line.
What the hell is
That one
going
was on
on?
purpose.
Can we just fail this one? Because that's terrible,
Only
guys.
of you
I-
the leader, he says as he looks at this clusterfuck going on.
Everyone looks at Dara.
I'm not the
We all
marching.
look at Dara.
I'm not
Alright,
the
you'll
marching
look-
up and
Dara-
down the
Dara-
square type of guy.
Sorry?
I'm not the marching up and down the square kind of guy.
Alright, Dara gulps,
We point. She's the leader.
steps forward, and she says,
This one's the one who brought
"Excuse
us
me,
here.
sir. 'Tis my quest." So she's going to ask Dara about Constantia. Alright, shit. How's this going to work? Does this person usually show up on time, prepared and ready to act? And Dara thinks about how, you're immediately helping her after teleporting in, ready to go. She goes, yes, absolutely.
Well, I shouldn't ask that question of Gerard.
Constantia. It's talking about the person next in line. So you have to answer this question about Jeskix. Do you follow?
I get you, yes? I see.
When this person says something's going to happen, does it usually happen? Do you doubt this person?
I don't doubt him. No.
This one appreciates the kindness.
And you there, lizard man, sorry.
Greetings, I am just Geeks.
Pointing to Remiel, he says, when you hear this person describing an event, does that information seem accurate? Or do you think he's a bit of a lawyer sometimes?
This one thinks that he speaks only truth, from what he has noticed.
Very good. And you there, you big blue armored angel thingamajig.
New armor.
Have you ever witnessed this person lying to someone? Ever?
I have never witnessed this person lying to someone that I'm aware of.
Lightning boy. Does this here dwarf withhold information to ever make things go more smoothly?
Lightning man.
Not that I am aware of, no.
Perhaps this test isn't good for people who don't really know each other. And he looks
This one
at
agrees.
Caldor, and he goes, talking about Dara now, he says, have you ever witnessed this person cheating, being unkind, or condemning another person?
I don't think I've witnessed her cheating. What were the other ones?
Unkind, or
Being
condemning-
unkind. Or condemning someone. I don't know, actually. Let's think about this. If she was impatient, is that condemning? No.
Does not think so.
No. I think she's no. She's not, she's none of those things. Though she's impatient.
Well, shit. And he pulls out, he puts down his giant ghost hammer and pulls out the rune stone and puts it in front of you and goes, Well done. Now get out.
Thanks very much. Now stay here.
Till next time.
Thank you.
All right. Can somebody tell me what this one
Thank
was?
you. Strange.
Right.
We'll show you.
As the door slowly closes behind you guys, he goes, sometimes you got to have faith.
Oh
Faith,
my goodness,
faith.
I am retarded.
I don't know how honesty has to do with faith, but anyway.
Well, I guess it would be nice.
No, you've got a good point there, Caldor. I'm not sure about that one.
Panda would have been perfect.
I mean, I'm sure the Church of Cyric has lots of faith, and they couldn't lie straight. You know.
This one asks, that is a lot of letters on the yellow door.
I wager compassion.
I'm down for compassion.
Yeah, that seems right.
Ah, yes, this compassion. I am unsure of this.
All right,
Hello?
is everybody...
Knock upon this door. If the door says hello.
Oh, all right, I got to do the old thingy-mabob.
Ah,
Ah, yes, more corpses to add to the bag.
Yes, you've got many new outfits.
No, I've got more food ingredients.
I don't suppose anyone has just a small pile of flawless gems or
Yes.
diamonds. No.
Yes.
Constantia pats herself down. No.
Why do you require?
Oh, I might be able to resurrect some of them from the dead, depending on how long they've been dead. They may be too far gone, but
This one does not think he has the right one for you.
The torches and sconces on the walls light up, and you guys see, bound in black iron chains on the back wall, their wrists, their ankles, and the bases of their wings, a huge celestial
oof.
is held to the back of the room. In agony, they lash out with like bursts of radiant and fiery energy.
Yes, what a strange Aarakocra we have found.
For the, I think, clarity of it all, can I get a quick initiative?
Okay.
This one shall roll initiative. This one also hopes that he's not annoying everyone with this voice.
no, it's gold.
I am not
I
good.
mean, that's not your normal voice.
This is my normal voice.
Yes, my pretty.
Ah, yes, this one agrees.
Yep, usual cleric initiative there. Wow. I'm just going to move back because I didn't realize we were in an initiative.
All good. He's not combative, it's just that this place is dangerous, and you guys are going to take damage, so I prefer to do it, keep track of it in this way for now. I think that's how it's intended to be run anyway.
If you take poison damage, you will be immune. But this one does also feel like that is not the issue.
So we got
You guys aren't
a
taking any damage
angel
yet.
that is in
He's breathing
bondage.
Yeah, he's shackled and bound in 6 places on the wall. He's breathing fire and radiant energy, like in pain, upwards to the sky. So none of you are taking damage yet.
Is the compassionate thing to kill him? Or is it compassion to try and free him? I'm a little
Lara starts
grey
tearing
in
up,
the area.
and she doesn't know what the fuck to do.
Are you gonna
Are we going in initiative order?
sort the turn order?
Oh yeah, thank you. So he just screams. Gerard, what are your thoughts?
I have a ring that magically protects me from restraint. I don't know if we make it to him and slip it on his finger, or whatever digits Celestials possess that maybe might help, or if simple enchanted ring will cut it.
Gerard, you would have seen enough impressive bondage in your life to know that the ring wouldn't cut it here.
Ah, yes, I've read enough about imprisoned elder gods to know when it's a lost cause.
There's been a lot of chains in Avernus lately. Yeah, you got a pretty good idea.
This one should be worried about how true that is.
So what are you going to do?
Let me consult my grimoire.
It's
Is
going
it
to be
Gerard?
Yeah, it's Gerard.
I will call out to the creature. Well met. We are trying to get entry into the temple. Is there a way for us to free you?
Wow. Is there is a way to pass the test, he screams in between fire and sunlight.
This one could have guessed that as well.
Does he speak? Yeah, he speaks that. That's fine. You can try whatever you like.
Okay. Well, I will go up. I will go up to him and use my healing kit to heal him, if I can.
Give it a go. Can you get there? Yeah, you can get there. It's fine. We're not technically. Damage. No.
I just roll. He would get 5 plus number of hit dice.
Wow, that's actually
altogether. Yeah,
5
with hit points.
His number of hit dice?
Yes.
Shit. Okay.
It is a good ability.
As I'm bandaging him up and like applying the salves, I go, would a banishment help you at all? Anything like that? Is there anything magical that I can do?
The heal was good, but I don't think a banishment will work. Ow! And he, the bindings kind of sear into him and causes him more distress. Kaldor, as long as Gerard's done.
Yep. That's about as far as I can go.
Okay.
Don't suppose she wants to lean more forward.
No, she's I forget the guy who's chained to the rock, but he is completely bound to the wall.
Move, Gerard. Damn it.
I can't think of who he is either. Oh, he's Prometheus. Oh, she's Prometheus.
If Gerard moved, am I able to touch him or not?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, sure. You can try and do what you want to do.
Well then,
it's an extra 5 feet anyway.
Dispel magic, freedom of movement, dispel evil and good. Fuck.
Well, freedom of movement is made for that kind of thing, I guess. But
That's the spell.
yeah. All right, and he or she was not offering any advice beyond it's a test.
That's
Also,
the
ow,
whole
it
reason
hurts.
I'm here. She screams.
well, she said that.
I'll burn a 4th level slot and cast freedom of movement. I think it's 4th level. No, it is 4th level. What am I saying?
Did you drop it in? Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything else besides display. So
No,
there's no DC as far as I know. 1 action, so I don't have to do something. Duration an hour. Leather strap bound around the arm or similar appendage.
So the magic takes hold of the Solar, and she looks at you thankfully and strains against her 6 shackles. You watch the 6 shackles kind of have this dull glow to them, and although they stretch and groan, they don't break. I don't think they're magical shackles, so I don't think that freedom of movement helps here.
Look, it was a valiant attempt.
So they were non-magical shackles.
No, they are magical, is what I'm saying.
They're
in that case-
magical, so they cannot be freed from it.
Oh.
I mean, it is a solar. If they were just mundane shackles, I'm sure they'd have no problem.
Though they are no longer restrained, if it makes you feel any better.
So the person's still shackled, but not restrained. That doesn't make sense.
Interesting.
It's
yeah.
a little weird.
The duration of the target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain and spells and other magical effects that can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained. So, I'm pretty sure these things fell off.
Well, the second part is the second part is what talks about restraints. The first part is about magical effects. Like, it's not a magical effect that's keeping it there. It's a solid magical object.
Ah, of course. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So out of game, just for a second, it's basically like 6 sets of dimensional shackles. She can't teleport. She can't often try to strain out of them like once a month or something. In this case, they have some extra stuff going on, but that's it for now.
I shout to everybody, yeah, this should have worked, so let's start cutting these bastards off.
Jeskix, you're up.
He's gonna walk up. This one asks you a question that you must answer truthfully.
Go.
Do you require your limbs?
Ooh. The
Do you
GM doesn't-
require your limbs to live?
To serve my purpose, I need them, but not to live, no. That is the truth.
This one suggests cutting off his limbs, and I shall repair them.
The giant peg legs. Weirdly enough, it's your choice to make in this moment, little one.
I'm not there must be a better way. I don't suppose you have prepared the regenerate spell?
Yes,
I think Caldor. Or to Jeskix. You do?
I have the spell prepared. This is why I ask if it requires limbs.
That could be quite cunning, actually.
Constantia
one is-
starts to nod her appreciation.
This one is known for being smart amongst lizard folk.
Couldn't that be plan B? Couldn't we just try cut the restraints?
I mean,
That'll
this
be-
is a good point.
Yeah, Dara's like visibly upset at watching this all go down. She goes, "Do we have to cut it up?"
It'll only be cut up for a small period of time.
I have an idea, but I'll wait for my turn.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, Jessica?
Can I make a check to see if I know anything about these restraints? I've seen weird stuff
Yeah, have an
going down it.
investigation check.
I
Or
shall
Arcana
try.
if you want to do that instead.
Does not matter, they're the same. Why am I rolling so well?
Jeskix is blessed. These are magical only in that they prevent his trying to escape and his teleportation. You're pretty sure that you could break these.
Gonna just
They don't look warded against damage themselves.
Just gonna cast Shillelagh on my shtick, and I'll get ready to on my next turn to start bashing it.
Did you? I mean, I'm not going to make you take an action for that check unless you did something else.
Start bashing it with my stick.
Give it a bash.
What is it? This is +2 quarterstaff, so just this with a +2.
All right,
20 to
you
hit.
hit, and it's technically magical right now. So, which limb are you going for?
I'm gonna probably start breaking the bottom one in his leg.
All right, so bottom leg that you're close to, you do 11. And you do. And you see like a little ding appear on the chainwork.
That shall be my turn. And I'll let
Alright.
someone go next.
Constantia.
Constantia sort of grins and hikes up her robes, thick robes, and kind of shuffles over and investigates it, scrutinizing the chainwork and working out which one. She sort of looks to the lizard folk druid and gives him a nod, and she says, I like this. I will try. And then she sort of starts hacking away at the chain that's on the arm closest to him. So that's his left arm.
Okay.
Breaking it.
With a rapier here.
My apologies. My quarterstaff does 2 more damage, so that is 13 if that matters.
13. Yeah, that's cool. All right, 13 instead. 15 is a swing and you just kind of glance off it. It wasn't a clean hit.
Okay, second attack. Jesus Christ. Okay, action surge.
What is this Jesus character?
cheese and crust. Cheese and crust.
This one likes cheese.
Hoy!
Frustration leads to crit.
10.
Very nice.
26. Okay. So 26 to the bottom leg, I guess. To the other leg.
It was his hand.
It was his hand. All right, cool. So 2 hits is 14 and 14. All right. Anything? Oh, you've got another attack, don't you? As you surged.
No, that's it. First attack, second attack,
Action surge attack.
and then
You have
action
one more.
surge, and that's me.
Action surges, you get multi-attack for that. Just
You can
no
take your
bonus.
whole action. You can take your whole attack
Oh.
action again.
You just don't
Oh,
get
superb.
only
No one-
one bonus action though.
You are not me. I strike with one stick.
Oh, very close, but no potato here. Again, it sparks off the chain as you like hit several of them, but don't cut into any.
She turns to the rest of the group and she says, "It is tough. It is tough."
Do we get the idea that it's just hard to hit, like a high armor class? You got to
Yeah,
hit the right spot.
I think 18 didn't hit, 20 did.
Okay.
Dara will cast Bless on
Oh, hello, Dara.
Remy, Gerard, and Kaldor.
Okay, what I miss?
We are beating upon these chains, small dwarf. Not dwarf. Musharab.
But someone said Kaldor.
Sorry,
What does that mean?
Dara's going to cast Bless on Kaldor, Jeskix, and Remiel.
Okay.
And she will kind of just back up as far as she can and end her turn. Remy?
Okay. I'll head over. And attack the chains. One, I didn't catch. So the 20 and the 30. Are any chains broken, or are they still all intact?
No, 2 out of the 6 have started to take damage.
Oh, so
A leg and a hand.
okay. So I'll use the butt of the pike as a bonus action to attack one of the ones that's already damaged.
Would you like hand or leg?
I'm going to go for the one that the rapier hit.
That is hand.
Okay. Actions.
I, the great and mighty Jeskix, will break this chain with a stick.
Bang. Okay, so 32 to hit for 14 damage, and that was the one that took 26. Yep, that hand, the shackle around his wrist cracks under the pressure of the butt of the polearm
Okay.
and breaks off.
Okay. And then I'll take take the attack action and swivel the pike around, spearing it straight through the link and then levering it to snap the chain and have another attack. This time with the business end. Hits armor class 27.
27 to hit, 13. Okay, you do a good scrape and scratch, not all the way through, but partially into the next chain you're attacking.
Okay, I'll attack the same one again. Doom. 20 piercing damage.
13 and 20. Yep. Okay, so 2 down. We'll say the leg and the hand on his left. And Jeskix is working on the leg on the other side.
Yep.
Took 3. Okay.
And I'll just move back 10 foot to get out of the way.
So he's 14 times 3 is.
I just realized this whole time I was calling the dwarf Musharib, but that's the name of an albino dwarf, not the actual name of the type of dwarf. I get this confused.
Okay, the remaining shackles tighten around his wings and hands, and he screams out in pain. A burst of fiery and radiant energy
Oh no.
fills the entire room. Can everybody make a dex save?
I can, but I don't want to.
Oh, I think I'm standing in the sweet spot where no one gets my benefit, unfortunately.
Okay, I fail, but the Ring of Evasion procs and I succeed instead.
Okay.
Oh goodness, my phone gave me a fright.
Yeah, that's right. I'll use my ring. Well, my ring.
Typical dwarf, what do you call it? Dexterity saving throw.
So it's 21 fire and 21 radiant if you failed your save. Half on it.
I'm resistant to fire damage.
Okay, so take 10 fire and 21 radiant if you fail.
What's the save? What's the DC?
3.
Oh crap.
Yeah, try and dodge an explosion in an enclosed space. But with his free hand, he takes his left hand across to his right side and heaves and does some damage. Let's see, to that chain, and that's going to be his turn. He does 15 damage to his chain. Gerard.
Well, I will.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
1 sec. No, you go on.
I'll just whip out my.
Don't forget Dara
because I have no other.
Death Ward.
Yeah, you guys hear a little faint cry as Dara almost died, but is instead saved by the wonderful Gerard.
Oh, that was close.
You see, but we have a problem that we can't break all these chains without losing someone.
This one has an idea.
So you got 2 damaged chains and 2 undamaged chains, and a angry Zola.
I reckon we can do it. We can do enough damage before he gets to go again. I reckon we'll get rid of them this round.
Wait, was Dara gonna die or just hit 0?
Dara would have, I guess, started making death saves, but I still put the X on it.
Death Ward went no.
Yeah, we didn't get attacks last turn, so if we hit stuff now, we probably might be able to get the person out before it goes off.
It's worth a shot.
This one is unsure.
I will bring my mace down on one of these damaged chains then.
Is that just a good old mace?
Yeah, it's a normal mace. Do normal weapons work?
Yeah, they still work. You can still swing them.
They still work. You can still hit things.
Wow.
It's just been a while. That's what that is.
He just is like, and smacks it with a mace and nothing happens.
Clang!
Suppose that counts as trying. All right.
Do you know what would be most farcical and ironic if I, servant of the Emerald Flame, somehow finish all this with a cudgel or some such that deals frost damage? Can you imagine such a thing?
One is confused on why the flame is green.
Right. Caldor's wondering whether or not heat metal would work on the chains.
Can you roll an Arcana check?
Because I'm not going to waste. I'm not going to waste another spell slot and time casting a spell if it ain't going to work. So.
Arcana check, DC 15. To know whether it will work or not.
Right, don't know. Right, I'm going to beat it with a silvered warhammer, which is the first weapon I had. Considering some angel just bricked with my motor.
21.
I'm a class 21.
All right, that good old, the first one you ever wielded, perfect hits for 4 damage, or
looks like, well,
or are you going two-handed?
Oh, in this case I'll go two-handed. Why not? Is that 9? I don't know what Divine Strike is. I never actually use it.
So when you hit, you get to roll an extra D8. I think it does more.
Then 9. Take 9 damage to a damaged chain.
Okay, Jeskix, your one had taken 13, didn't it? Okay, so that chain is very damaged.
And then I go, little girl. She looks like she's actually injured from the last explosion.
Yeah, no, she took all the damage, but she's on 1 now.
Alright, I will healing word her. 60 foot. Let's do 3rd level. Okay. It doesn't really matter whether or not I give her like 20 hit points or 1. She still, if she fails, she just goes down 1. Does it?
Yeah, she's going to go down if she fails no matter what.
Alright, just a regular healing word at level 1. There, have 9 hit points, little girl.
Okay.
And get a dagger and come and help us.
She goes, I'll put Bless back up. Make sure you use it.
Oh yes, she was knocked unconscious.
Oh, we need to heal Dara, yes, because she might just be killed outright.
Jeskix, you're up.
This one is going to do something instead of a smacking thing. I'm going to grab my staff and just slam it into the floor, and all up in front of Dara, just this entire wall, like large pillars of rock, just blocking it off. It's a cast wall of stone.
Oh, sick. All right, yeah. Do you want to draw it in? That's awesome. Just draw it where you'd like it. 20 feet. Yep, you get to the.
Basically, just there.
You get to the roof with that, no problem.
Just gonna block it off.
You better hope it doesn't come through the floor, pal.
This one does hope this, yes. That is my turn.
The worked stone that is the stairs, not the horrible soul wall, rises up and crashes into the ceiling above, sealing off Dara safely.
And that will be my turn.
Nice. Constantia. On your side, there is a wing shackle that is undamaged.
Okay, what about the hand one? Did that get freed up?
How much damage? No, it's yes, that one's done as well.
Okay, whatever one's remaining, I'm gonna really have a bit of a go at that. Probably the one closest to me.
Okay.
So was that the wing? Was it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm coming in. Roll up my sleeves. Here we go.
First time was but a fluke. You can hit it harder.
Hey.
27.
All right. You reach up and stick it between 2 links, and somehow sorry. Yep. Wonderful. You hit 11 damage.
Excellent. And second attack. Oh, suck.
Less so. Not this time.
And that's about all I got.
Did you get bless?
Did I get bless?
No, she would have put it back up, but can't now. She passed out, so.
Oh, yeah.
But she can cast a first level healing word on herself, and then it's Remy's turn.
So I haven't got bless on me, have I?
No, you don't.
Okay, I'll just get rid of that.
But,
My yellow dot.
You don't need it.
Okay. I do if I want to take great weapon attacks on this thing. So is there still 2 intact chains?
There's 2 damaged chains and 1 intact chain.
Okay. So I'll use the butt of my spear to attack the one that looks most damaged.
Okay.
I'll take a great weapon master shot, so I take -5 to hit with it. Here it comes. Hang on. Great.
Slowly on the way.
Looks like he's throwing a cup of tea at it.
Yeah.
It does say vulnerable to cups of tea on here.
My
But
God.
that's no game.
Where did I get? Oh, 2.
Um,
So
Three.
that would only hit. That would miss. So I'll use my divine business to get 2d8 on top of that.
2d4.
2d4, yeah.
okay.
It's not like I've played a lot of that
Adding
paladin
6.
or anything.
All right. As you go to strike, you can see like this just tiny little guiding light that adjusts your miss into a hit,
Okay.
and you can break that one of the broken shackles. So now it's just a damaged shackle on the left and an undamaged shackle on the right.
Okay. So that was my bonus attack. That actually took 23 damage because that's just a standard. You know.
Oh, that's not with the +10.
No,
okay.
that's not with the +10. So that would have been 23.
Obliterated it.
Yeah. So now I'll take a straight attack. Again with my pike, and again taking the +10 damage roll. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yep. -5. I'm a class 32. -5, so I'm a class 27,
Beautiful.
which will do 24 damage.
Oh, okay. All right, just one left. Can he go 3 for 3? That one shatters as well.
Okay.
As in like a flurry, kind of like a Jedi. In front, just ping, ping, ping.
And then I'll go for the third one again, getting the -5.
We go 3 for 3.
Oh, I'm a class 20, so that's a hit too, because if 20 hit before.
Alright.
Now that's going to do 22 damage. I'm going to burn a spell slot to do a divine smite on it.
This one feels he wasted a high-level spell slot to protect the child.
I'll use a 2nd level spell slot, so that would be 3d8 on top of that.
Unless for some reason, hey God, does the chains count as a fiend?
Oh, that would be good. Are they fiendish?
No, not. You might have thought so, but not in this case.
Okay.
No. You that one with the divine smite though. That chain basically melts off the shackle along his wing, and it just disappears.
All right.
The all of the bonds lose any of their luster and glow, and the Solar collapses down onto the floor from the wall to one knee. Then he shakes his head and goes, "Whoa, well done. Does anybody need a heal?"
Me.
The wall of
Yes,
stone just
please.
crumbles back into the floor, and there's just Dara behind it.
I think all of us do. Great Angel. Wignigadeo.
It's Wigniel. Yes, thank you. Thank you for saving me. And he puts up the bunny ears. He goes, "You have passed the test." Reaching into his loincloth, he pulls out for you the next runestone.
Where did you get
Out
that
of
from?
interest, Wigneil,
Yeah.
that would have my second question. Could I have one of your feathers?
Why? Tell me why, and then roll a persuasion.
Oh, well, I'm a dwarf with really low charisma. Can I do it in the opposite direction?
Sure.
Oh, wow. Well, on the off chance that one day I need to summon a planar ally, I shall find one, considering we saved you from such
You can
Torment.
see he's now that he's given you the runestone, he's actually begun reshackling himself up to the wall, and he goes, "Oh yes, thank you for saving me. But you guys did do a wonderful job." And he, again, reaching from inside his loincloth, pulls out a small feather and brings it down and hands it to you.
Oh my.
Right. Let's get out of here before it gets any more weirder.
He's shackling
Okay.
himself back up to the wall, whistling.
Yep. Calder is like out of here as quick. As soon as he got his feather, he's out the door.
Cool.
You'll reach a kink fetish.
Except for this like permanent stone wall.
No, I have dropped concentration. It fell a while ago.
Dara is like, what's up with? I thought.
Just not cover her eyes and I push her out the door.
Just pretend you didn't see the last bit.
I'm just gonna grab some small fiend on the way out.
Like what was it, like Bambi sort of thing, you know? So as long as you don't watch the last, I don't know, or was it Thumper? Whatever one it is, as long as you don't watch the last 10 minutes, it's a happy film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jesse, 'cause you can find a relatively intact, like, whole imp skeleton. It's only missing a couple of bits, I guess.
It'll make a fine addition to my collection. Pick it up and take it with me.
So you guys exit the yellow room, and the door closes behind. So Gawain goes, not the best time, but you're getting there. One to go. He's interrupted by the grinding sound of the next door opening. He goes, "What? You guys haven't passed all the tests yet?" And you can see that as it opens, there stands 4 adventurers, all holding runestones. So they've used it to reopen this door. And yeah, you see a dwarven warlord, a dwarven priest, a pixie, and a little halfling fella with a mustache.
It's a trap.
I give them a traditional dwarven greeting in dwarven and wait for a response back.
The pixie goes, "Well, hiya, folks. Quick, time's a wasting. I hear stuff on the other side. Can you help us open the next door?" And so Gawain is like, "They haven't finished all the tests yet. That's against the."
I think we better continue with our tests.
You sure you don't want to help us just open this here door? It'll take us through the next room. It's where you've got to go. We've got to get in there.
I find it interesting, considering that you broke all the clues to make it harder for the next person to come along.
We knew demons had befallen us. We didn't think such fine adventurers would be. And this is coming from, like, you know, different members of this party. I don't have voices for them all.
All right. Well, in the same voice, he goes, "Aha."
Well, look, you guys can stay in there if you like, but we're just having a mighty fine trouble with this here door and would sure appreciate some help.
What's the problem? What's stopping you from opening it?
Well, none of it.
I blacked out for there for a minute. What is happening?
So there's a female and a female dwarf holding hands, a little pixie with daggers on her belt flying around, and a pleasantly dressed little halfling fella. This is the adventuring party that came before you, and they're claiming to be stuck at the next puzzle and would like you to come join them.
That's all right. You may continue speaking. I will think about my things.
Well, I mean, I guess the dwarf, the male dwarf, will go back to this huge door. You can see this antechamber that's been revealed is only like 20 by 20, and there's just a massive door, and he's just standing there pushing on it with all of his dwarven muscles, but he can't do it.
I think I know why they can't open it. Because they need our help. Because we have to work in teams. And that could be what the last red door is about.
It also
The red
could
door
be a
does
pull
open
door.
in your presence, Kaldor. it won't, light until you go in, and it'll close if you do. But it is open.
Oh, it is
It
open.
looks like a much
Right.
bigger room. I'll reveal something. It actually doesn't matter. I'm just saying, if you go in, it's going to start to close. So your party has to decide.
Look, it took us like a minute to get through all the other rooms, so these guys can wait a minute whilst we find the solution to this room.
It's gonna
Oh,
yell
that
out.
one's a doozy, says the halfling.
Oh, tell
Yeah,
us
we
the,
lost
tell us
our
the
two
solution.
Ooh, Gawain goes tut tut tut.
All right, I'm going
I'm
into
pretty
this room.
sure that is what
You
they
guys
call
are-
cheater, or is it cheating?
I'm going into this room. You guys are welcome to stay outside or follow me.
I shall give this dwarf one word of advice before leaving.
Go with what you know. I'm in.
I shall say to the dwarf, "Try pulling." I'm just gonna start calling them.
All right, Calder has stepped into the room.
That is the last problem. It is pulling the door, not pushing it.
All right. The door begins to close. You guys all enter.
I shall enter.
Is that room fully revealed? Yeah.
Yep.
Me and Gerard become one.
It's a messy chessboard.
Oh
Does that
boy.
say torch?
Oh, I get it now.
Torch.
Holding an axe.
Tor. Okay.
Which room was this one? Which clue was this one?
This is
was
the red
room.
door.
Red.
Red rum.
From
Murder.
As you guys enter the
red-
good door, as you enter, the
Bang.
door closes
Bang.
behind you, and all of the stones in the room shake. A lot of them in the center kind of begin to gather into this massive, fat, kind of humanoidish form. It appears to be holding a club and has a belly, but it's all made of stone. And you hear a gravelly voice from deep within go, "Hell Rider combat training ready," the stone creature says. And then he lunges at you and he says, "Fight!"
I may have made a mistake.
I will
good
clear
luck,
that.
small dwarf.
Let me clear that thing.
It's just the two of us. so-
Good luck, short wide.
Okay. Fresh.
Ahoy.
Hey. Nothing changed. That was literally the exact same initiative. Nothing changed.
Just
Yeah, I got my cleric initiative. There we go.
I got my druid initiative right there.
Dex -1, of course.
Calm. Flame. Clam.
Descending. Look at that. Okay, Remiel, you see a giant golem in the shape of a giant rushing towards you. In this room, there are like banners of the Hell Riders and other factions. There's weapons and shields all up on the walls. And it's way bigger than all of the other rooms, obviously.
Yep.
So, what would you like to do?
I will advance. There's 20 foot. Oh, hang on. I'll pick on not the corner. Yeah. So I'll advance 20 foot till he's in my reach.
Mm-hmm.
And thump him and see what happens. I'll take a -5 again.
Is that 5 plus 15? Because that'll hit.
So I'm a class 34, so I'm class 29, which does
Hits.
25 damage.
This is with Phaeton's Horn, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Remiel lances into this stone golem with like a giant unicorn's horn and twirls it, drills some of the rockage out of it.
Does it look like
No,
it's doing full damage?
It does, because it's a magical
Okay.
doobly.
Okay, I'll take my second attack. Same thing, -5 to hit.
This one feels like it is not clever to stab stone. It feels like it would hurt your hands.
Armor class 22.
Hits.
That'd be 23.
But it seems like Remiel does not care.
Right, you have chopped into it. You're tearing rubble off it, but it's still, it doesn't care.
Yeah. I'll reverse it, spin around, and then slam it in the side with the butt. Again, -5. Ooh, armor class 22, 18. That would be.
Still hits.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. That would do 21 damage. So 68 damage in total.
Okay. You guys can see the health bar, right?
Yes.
At least the
Looking
bar.
looking very
Yeah.
crumbled.
He is crumbled down somewhat.
And I just moved to there. That was
Okay.
from 10 foot away.
Let me check something. Yep, no, this guy has just enough reach.
Okay.
He's got the same reach as you, so he could make an opportunity attack.
Way you go, Mr. Opportunity.
We'll say it's +8 to that to hit, so
Okay.
it's a miss.
Oh, phew.
He swings wide and scatters bits of rubble as he does, but misses it wide, misses completely.
Okay.
To Stanzia.
Constantia, seeing the intimidating form, sort of peeks around the corner and begins to summon sort of green, sickly-looking, sparkling energy. Again, it's shrouded in shadow stuff as she casts her hands forwards at the golem, doing a Eldritch Blast with repelling blast. And let's
Alright.
go and do this first attack.
Quickly, Warlock, say the line. Nope. Oh, okay.
So 22.
Beautiful, hits.
It's 6 force damage, and he gets pushed back 10 foot.
Does he?
Ooh, nice.
Okay. 5, 10. Is that 5? No, that's 10. Okay. And then -6.
I also have agonizing blast, so I don't know if that goes hand in hand or whether I have to declare it or what.
No, that.
It's already done.
Ah, it's already in there. Right,
calculation.
okay. Second attack. I'm going to rinse and repeat. Eldritch Blast again and push him back.
So I think wait, don't you get 3 blasts at this level? Your Eldritch Blast just happens 3 times.
Oh, okay.
So the second one hits
That's
12.
11.
The second for 12.
Yep. And last one.
Simon, just be aware you're not getting 3 attacks. It's only 1 attack. It's just you're getting 3 bolts out of it.
Okay, yeah, cool. Righto.
All right. So
Yep.
what do your lasers look like as
So-
all 3 bury into him?
They kind of look like a sickly mist almost that kind of encircles the primary sort of green electricity, and then like I say, sort of shrouded in a darkness. It pulls some gloom into it as it whacks hard into his chest.
Well, that's upsetting. Okay, thanks for that. That makes
This
me
is
feel-
upsetting.
Yes, this upsets me. He is looking like there's cracks all through the larger stones that make up this hill giant golem. But he takes like a step towards you, and Kaldor, it's your turn.
Well, Calder only has little legs. So what he'll do is he will move his full thing forward,
Oh, what?
and with his massively huge armor class, will start dodging.
Oh.
All right. So you can get beautiful.
And I said to him, "Come on, hit me." As he like dodges out of the way.
All right.
By the way, did you get Angel Healer? I forgot to ask.
Yes. Did I not roll it?
Yeah, I just had an update in my hit points, so maybe I missed it.
It's 8d8. So I'll just do 5, 3. Those two together. 35 hit points to anyone who was low at the start, from the end of the solar fight. Is what he healed you guys.
Fine.
So Dara's back to full, and Kaldor's dodging, and Jetskix, you're up.
I shall move up. Here is nice.
Alright. Jeskix like reaches into like his little wooden arm and pulls out this like little glowing bug, and he hucks it at the hill giant as he casts Produce Flame.
Okay, is that a deck save on my end, or is that an attack?
No,
roll?
I get to try hit him.
Go for it.
24 to hit.
Okay, and for 10 fire. Let me check something. You definitely hit, and the fire starts to burn.
So, as soon as the bug like lands, it like makes contact, it just explodes. I shall use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh if it's still alive.
No, the neck piece is where the Produce Flame took hold, and it heats up to like a brighter color. The head falls off the golem, and it collapses into rubble.
Nice.
Ah, yes. The fire beetles bring death once again.
I think we'll just finish one round of initiative just for shits and gigs. Jeskix, are you done for that, or do you have
That
a
is my
bonus?
turn. I use my bonus action to activate Shillelagh, and that is it.
Cool beans. Gerard, what would you like to do as the golem crumbles in the center of the room?
Can I go investigate its... Well, actually, you know what? I think I'll cast another Death Ward on Dara first.
Like we're just waiting for like Dara just to explode.
He's really in no place to object, is she? So, yep, sure thing.
And then I'll advance my 30 feet when I get close enough to... Yeah, I just want to, like, inspect the pile of rubble.
It appears to be a non-magical pile of rubble, much like the rest of the room now.
Do I see a little runestone anywhere? We have to go search.
Yeah, not from 20 feet in the pile of rubble.
Are we still or can we walk up in our own time?
Gerard, is that the end of your turn? Okay, at the beginning of the pile of rubble's turn, it quicker than before and larger than before reforms. This time the boulders have got like rolling electricity along its like fists and weapons, and it's this time formed with a huge shield.
Ooh.
And it's its turn.
Ah, yes, the golem creator must have done great work. Oh no, the dwarf.
Now he's getting what he wanted. The newly formed golem will make 2 stone greatsword attacks. Is that right?
No.
No, he can't. He's got one hand, but he looks like he's carrying a massively huge warhammer. Can't use a great sword if he's got a shield.
These are the 2.
He's got 3 arms.
So it's disadvantage, isn't it? Because you're dodging.
It is indeed.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, a 16 plus a lot will probably hit. 24?
Yep.
Yep. No, 16 plus 14 will hit.
Yep.
And then at disadvantage, a nat 1. Okay, so one of them hits. 4. Bullshit. Oh no, the dice roller doesn't go high enough.
It doesn't go high enough. I don't like that.
Are you saying one attack does 2d20?
No,
Jesus.
that was rolling to hit with disadvantage on his second attack.
Okay.
But his first
Fuck.
attack does do his first swing does 23 damage to you. and he repeats Hell Rider combat training.
You hit like a girl.
I think he can only make 2 attacks, so that's probably the end of his turn. It is. We'll do something cool the next turn. Who's up? Dara.
Dara.
Because I've got 1 left, and I'm going to hold on to it.
Do so.
She'll take the dodge action, though. Remy?
Okay.
What are you thinking here?
Poke the stone with your stick.
Yeah. So I'll call out somewhere in this room there's a gemstone. So perhaps if either Dara or anyone else who is not as melee oriented have a look for it. And the other thing is, if they advance on us and into my range, I get another attack with it. Let them run onto my pike rather than us rushing it. So when you do get a chance, if we kill it from range and let them come to us, that'll be more effective. Obviously, it's up to you. But I'm just going to go... But I still need to go and try and attack this thing, so I'll move into 10 foot away from it and attack the thing with the bottom.
I mean,
Sorry?
There's a flaw in your logic there, because I'm already in range of it. And if you stand next to me, you're already within range. And even if you moved forward, it wouldn't change anything.
It's a lesson for the future, Kaldor. You ran past me when I was hoping it would advance on us and then run onto my spear.
For the start of combat. Gotcha now.
Yeah. I've got another trick, but I'm just going to attack it with the butt of my spear, taking a -5 to hit. I don't have bless or anything like that at this stage, do I? So, but -5. I'm a class 29.
Apologies,
I'm a class 29. Oh, hang on, I've got some 1s there. 3 1s, and I re-roll 1s and 2s. So, I might have to calculate this out separately. I'll roll 3d10 and just add the difference between those. So, instead of 29, I take away 3, which will make it 26, but I add back on 26, so it's actually 52.
From a single strike. Okie dokie. Yeah, sure.
Did you smite or anything else?
Sorry? No. No, if I do Divine Smite, it's another 5d8, and if I get Thunderous Smite going beforehand, it's another 2d6 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't understand your math. Because you do 1d10 plus, by the look of it, 10. So so instead of doing 19, you'd roll a d10.
Oh, no. So okay, so
you'd roll.
Oh, sorry.
So you'd subtract the 2 and roll another d10, and that would be your new class.
Yeah. So hang on. All right, so I should have swapped out that 2 for a 9. It shouldn't have been 3 dice.
So what's the correct damage? I'll just go back to the start.
Yeah, just go back to the start. So 29 minus the 2 makes it 27, and then plus the 9 is 36.
Okay.
36.
All right.
Bit more reasonable. I believe that's right. Where's the damage? Yes.
Did you crit on that? Was that what it was, a crit?
No. I did a plus 10 damage roll, the -5 to hit.
So your normal bonus is a +9, isn't it?
Normal bonus to damage is plus 10.
No. Like let's say you weren't doing great weapon, you would just do 1d10 plus 9. Is that correct? Or was it 1d10 plus 10?
Plus 10. So it's plus 20 if I do great weapon.
20. So if you took it, the maximum you could get is 30. There's no. All right. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yep. Perfect. Cool.
36, I think, is right.
Yeah.
You still got 2 more attacks?
Yes.
All right.
Same again.
Hit it.
Armor class 21.
Yep, that's okay.
And 30 damage.
30, yep.
And the last one, whacking again. Armor class 19.
19 is still a hit.
Ooh, lucky. 21 damage.
Tearing through it. All right. He looks already a little bit rough, and he just got here. So, Costanza?
She's gonna cast Hex on him, and I'm gonna give him disadvantage on Strength.
Okay.
And coming at him with Eldritch Blast, I think this time.
Eldritch
This ass. Boom. First one. Boom. Second one.
Do 3. First one hit. Second one hit.
I don't know if I get a third one, do I though?
Yes. You always get a third one.
Your cantrip scales with your level, not your class level. So you get 3 bolts by now.
Ah, right, cool. I'm learning.
The third bolt just fires wide. It probably goes through a hole you guys have bloody made in it by now.
Each one of those, by the way, is repelling blasts, so he moves back 20 foot.
Okay, all right. Is there some hex damage you want to do as well?
Yes. Let me just look that up. I'm a little bit rusty with a warlock.
It's a D6. It's like Hunter's Mark.
Now he left someone's threatened range. Does that proc something?
It has to be him doing it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
So there's 2d6
All right.
for each attack.
Okay. So. The stone giant rumbles and says, "Test the Hell Riders," and then Kaldor, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry, my turn.
Yep.
Alright, 5, 10, 15. Right, so the paladin wanted me not to move into his threat square. If I move forward, did I enter its threat square?
He's got a 10-foot reach. Let me check.
It's just
with a
it's very-
10-foot reach, I would think very close, if not. Yeah, he can get to.
Alright, so based on what the paladin asked, this is where I would have moved then. Because that way I'm not in his threat square.
That's okay.
That means he has to move into mine, assuming the paladin's next to me or behind me or something.
Which I'm not.
And then But you will be.
If you guys keep pushing him up this way.
Not before his turn. No.
Ah, shit. Alright, well, I'll do, God damn it, Simon. I'll continue dodging until I figure out what's going on.
Do you want to hold the line and see if he charges, or do you want to advance up?
Hold the line.
Do you have?
Sorry.
Do you have? What's in Kaldor's hands? I guess he's wearing a shield and a hammer.
Silver warhammer.
Okay. And dodging?
Well, he is at the moment because I don't get what you call it attacks.
All right.
I don't get opportunity attacks, and he's not going to come into my threat square.
Jeskix, what do you make of all this?
I make all of this. I have a run up.
Show me.
I take one step back, and then Jeskix just full on sprints at it. Partway through, he transforms into a Triceratops and rams into it. So let's see if I actually hit it. It's got a
Is that large or huge?
huge.
Of course it is.
Yeah, sorry.
That's pretty awesome.
What the heck is this thing's to hit? Okay, so I got plus 11 to hit. Where are we? Advanced roller. Plus 11. That is a 19 to hit.
Yep, Triceratops beats rock.
It does beat rock. Alright. First off, it needs to make me a strength saving throw, but I'll roll the damage for this thing.
And I do that at disadvantage, don't I?
No, it's don't think Hex gives disadvantage on saves.
Oh.
Oh, it's a save? Okay.
It's strength checks. Puts negatives on the strength checks, not strength saves.
Okay. Is this a save or a check, sorry?
It's a save.
Yeah, plus 14.
And no, so
Yeah,
no
its
disadvantage.
bonus is bigger than my save. But it does take 19 points of gore damage that is magical, if that matters.
It does, and it does.
Cute.
Okay.
And now there's a giant Triceratops in the way, he can deal with that. And that's my turn.
Cool. Okay. Gerard?
I will Sacred Flame him. You know what? No, I will Toll the Dead him.
Okay. To that, I get a plus 9 for wisdom. So 19.
God damn it.
It's hard to
Every time.
hurt rock.
Why is this rock?
As a bonus action, I will summon a spiritual weapon next to him and slash at him with the
Okay.
sword.
I'll just throw in any old icon for the sword. Give me a sec. And then make your attack. Go ahead.
Oh. 21 to hit.
Okay. Fabula is your sword, and it hits and does 12.
11.
11 or 12?
Yeah, I actually
Cool.
did twice.
21 still hits. 11 damage done. You good?
Yes.
So the giant points its hammer slash sword, and everybody within 10 feet of here, so that's you four, make a DC 17 Dex saving throw.
Ah, yes. What
Do I
is
get advantage for dodging?
Do you get advantage for dodging on a Dex save? I mean, I'm not
Yes.
sure. Yes.
I can't remember.
I'm trust Mikey. Roll. I'll check.
Ah, yes. Look at this Triceratops
did.
text. Ah, yes.
Just
Right. I love the. You don't need to look up the if I get advantage because it's not going to
man,
matter.
those short dwarf legs. Okay. No passes.
My ring procs.
And you pass. Okay, very well. So where he points, a lightning storm flashes into existence for a split second and then disappears, and you all take 12d8 damage. Alright.
So that slightly hurts.
What kind of damage is it?
Lightning.
56
Assume.
lightning damage. That's about average. If you failed, you take 56. If you passed, you take 28.
What is it? Dex, was it?
Yes. Oh no, it's you're fine, Constantia, and so is Dara. It was centered at a point in the middle of the room.
Ah, right.
And he will move to make a swing at Jeskix, but that's the end of his turn. So next up, Dara. Good lord.
They did over half the Triceratops' health.
I think she just screams out like, "What was the clue?"
Little 5-letter word and with the middle letter being A.
Peace or death?
This is valor.
Valor.
I guess we're trying death then, she says with a question. And Remy, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm crackling with electricity as a result of casting absorb elements as a reaction when the thing...
Okay, so you got resistance. You take me.
So I
well.
failed. So I've subtracted half. So 28.
Beautiful.
And
that spell just gets better and better.
Yeah. And I use my action to summon Rhapsody from her pocket dimension. Pop, over there. And
easy.
If I can, I will do an investigation or look around for any sign for something untoward that might be where a gem resides.
One of the road stones. Okay, sure. Do the investigation check with your sprite's int.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to take your action to do it with advantage, you can, or you can just have the sprite do it.
No, my action. It's an action to summon the sprite. So I guess it's just her. Where is she? Well, yeah, when she gets a chance,
I'm trying to remember what that.
She'll have a look around.
I feel like that spiritual weapon is just slapping the statue.
Okay. There it is. How do I click on it? Oh, click on the actual number.
$22.
22.
Cool. All right. The pixie is able to like weave in and out of like tiny little spaces between the rubble that like so she doesn't have to move any rocks to search, and she just darts all through underneath where the stone giant reformed.
Yeah.
And finds no rune stone.
Okay.
It's almost as if, that didn't gift you a stone.
Okay, and I'll ask her to just like, because she can fly 40, so if she's only gone, 20 foot or 10 foot or so, just to keep back out of the way once she's done a search, and I will move myself maybe over to here. Here. Where's Dark?
She comes out of the pile and just shrugs and flies over to the wall.
I give up.
Constantia?
It's what I'm doing. It seems to be pretty proven. I'm gonna go with the Eldritch Blast again for 3 and see how we go.
Knocking it further back.
You got one more.
Yeah, I can only knock it back 10 more foot, I reckon. But I'll do that. Get him up against the wall. 1, 2. 2.
14 miss, 11 miss, 16.
3.
The stone giant tries to dodge the 16 and just fails to. 16 is what you need. So.
Ooh.
Wow. So I've got sneak attack now because I've got a companion next to him, and he takes an extra d6 because of the hex thing.
Am I an ally? Maybe.
Wow. Feel the pain with a 2.
And then some hex as well, or is that just one?
No, that was both.
Okay.
So 1d6 for the hex and 1d6 for the other thing, the sneak attack.
All right. Had all 3 hit, you might have killed him, but as it stands, you didn't.
Nuts.
Are you gonna hold there?
Yep. Go with what you know.
Okie dokie. Kaldor.
He is not here at the moment, is he?
Wow.
Oh no, you are back. Awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, 5. What am I saying? I'm a dwarf. Death or peace? Death or peace? Death or peace? Alright, I'm going to peace. I'm just going to sit there.
Okay. All right.
More than likely, probably still going to be slammed against the wall because I'll never catch up to him. Actually, no, I can double move. I'm going to double move. Still doing nothing, but at least I'm like, don't have to catch up to him.
All right. You walk up to like a weapon rack full of rusty old training weapons, and cool. You can end there. Jess kicks, or try Sarah.
Clippity cloppity, this is now my property. 25.
Beautiful.
Alright. Where is my character sheet? There you are. Roll my damage. Oh, that's pretty good. 27 piercing damage.
That's damn good.
What the hell does blue mean?
Yeah.
I think it means that I rolled max on one of the dice.
Well, maximum and minimum. That's what
There
it
you
is.
Huh.
That is weird.
The more you know.
I'm just gonna keep trying to gore the statue and knock it over. That is the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. Gerard, he's looking very sickly, but still kind of massive and capable.
Okay, we'll give him one go with the sword.
Mm-hmm. No potato.
Sacred Flame.
Now that's a save.
And that's it.
Plus
Like,
2 to that. Yeah, he saves.
God damn it.
that is the most dexterous and wise statue I've ever seen.
You guys have blasted so much off him; it's just harder to hit now.
It's fine. I swear I'm efficacious. I'm just holding back the bigger spells.
Okay, let's see if that cool thing recharges. Nope. So he's going to make 2 attacks. Both of these have plus 14 to them. So a 27 and a 25 on the Triceratops.
25. Don't even worry about it. Unless you roll a 1, you can't miss.
Okay, 12d6 plus 18.
Who would have guessed? Triceratopses are not known for being dexterous.
You take 71 dinosaur damage.
Alright, so that's the form down. So 39 minus. Shrink me down back to medium, and I'll start doing health math.
Okay.
You definitely cleave the Triceratops out of existence.
I'll say that you shrink yourself out of his range. So
That's very nice of you.
end of his turn, I guess. He goes, "This is a test." And on Dara's turn, I think she'll just pass.
Ow.
Remy, I'll just have a look at Dara, but Remy in the meantime.
Yeah, I'll advance my 30 foot. Just checking my snap to corner.
Oh, she can Sacred Flame, so she'll do a Sacred Flame.
Move up my 30 foot. Now, the guy said that we couldn't teleport at all or between walls.
He said it all. He said teleportation won't work down here.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, I will... Dash to there.
Okay. The stone giant, without eyes, kind of looks around to just make sure he knows where everyone in the room is. Are you gonna do anything, or are you gonna just end your turn?
I dashed, so that's it.
Okay. All right. We've got Caldor, Don, Costanzio. Costanzio, you're up. That was a quick one.
I'm gonna shimmy forwards a little bit, and come at him again with that Eldritch Blast of Love.
Yep, he's still hexed. 3 attacks.
Okay.
Two of them hit. So you've got a bit of
Couple of D6s. How many D6s is that?
2.
1, and then 2.
Oh, nice. Okay, so close. A very heavy feather would knock this fella over.
Kilogram of feathers.
5, 10. Yep, okay. Costanzia, if that's all, it's Caldor, and then it's Jeskix. So Caldor.
Caldo?
Yep, is it me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna dance the Macarena around him.
Alright.
In fact, fuck it, I'm gonna provoke him. So I'm just gonna walk out of his threat square and walk back into his threat square. And then dance the Macarena.
I mean, he's not smart. He'll do that. He'll go for it.
Sure.
Hey, bada, hey, bada.
30 to hit.
Doesn't he have a +9 to wisdom?
Yeah, 30's a hit. If I fall asleep again, just shout my name.
27 damage.
So wait, should we shout your name, or do we shout, like, the word my name?
After 27
Yes.
damage to Caldor, it's Jeskix's go.
Right. I shall move up. I swear, only part times works. It's 5, 10. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to use Shillelagh. I'm gonna hit it over the head. Well, I'm gonna break its knees. Really, it's the only thing I can
Yeah, you
reach.
can't reach its head.
Break his knees. 26 to hit.
That's one knee broken, and like one
9
leg kind
damage.
of falls, like crushes a little. 9 damage or 7?
9. It's a +2 quarterstaff.
Oh, okay, cool. 9.
Slightly more of an inconvenience.
I bet you can't even see that sliver of health. It's so small, but it's there.
His existence is appreciated. And now I'll stay here. I'm going to use my bonus act. Actually, I don't have bonus action. I got nothing. That's my turn.
Yep. All right. Gerard.
Love it over the knee.
Still alive. Okay.
Technically, it was never alive to begin with. It's a statue.
Just formed on its turn, you know?
It's looking very bad, right?
Awful.
I'll shoot a guiding bolt at it.
Okay. AC 16. 18, you hit for 9. The guiding bolt lights up all of the cracks again in the larger stones, and it bursts, shattering the majority of them. It crumbles into a huge pile of stones right there.
Fantastic.
You guys have a moment to do whatever you want to do.
Find the runes. The runes might be in his body.
Yeah, give me an investigation.
Quickly dash in.
Do you want to do a group check, or do you want to leave it to somebody with advantage? Let's have all 5 of you roll, and 3 of you have to pass.
Okay.
Or do you want to leave it to a smart person?
No, let's all do it. That's how we fight.
All right.
I would like to cast guidance on myself because I know I'm not good at this. Right.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, I'm not supposed to be good at these. Why am I rolling so well?
We've got some good lookers. They're covering good square meterage here. Remiel's doing his part. He's moving
20 for
heavy
me.
of the stones. That's 3 passes. That's 3 strong checks.
One does not usually look well with its hands. Hand.
Yeah, Jessica, I think maybe you may have caught a whiff of these runestones. With that good check and with everyone else making good checks, you're confident that there's no runestone in that pile. It hasn't dropped. He hasn't given it to you. And as you guys finish checking, all of the rocks in the room start to vibrate again. And even more and even larger than before reforms this giant stone thing. This time with wings and a great sword, all of stone, and it's now sculpted like a Michelangelo kind of statue, about 15, 18 feet tall. And it goes, "This is a test." Do you guys want to take like just a coffee break there or a bio break, and then we'll finish this little bit?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure.
I think this is wise.
Are we even supposed to fight this thing? I mean,
I think there's a fighting option and a clever option.
it's just not. We can't figure out what the word is.
This
You
was
guys haven't done anything wrong per se.
Yeah.
There's multiple ways to skin a cat. You guys, yeah. You guys are
I'm
using
sorry.
tweezers.
I find it so funny in the green rooms. Like, do you know if this person lies? We only just met the other day. Shit. Shit. So I can like erase my old lines I drew down here.
Okay.
I beg your pardon. Did I hear legendary action?
No. So the guy's gonna make this reborn golem is gonna make 2 great sword attacks. And look at that, you're all surrounding him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threats. D6. 2d6. 3 would be Gerard. 4, 5, 6 would be Kaldor. These are now plus 15 to hit, so 20 on Gerard and 35 on Kaldor.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll hit me. If we could reverse those, it would have been alright.
Yeah.
When he attacks Kaldor, I'll take a sentinel attack on him.
Okay.
Throw a healing spell on my turn. Unless Caldo wants to do it. I don't mind.
Gerard takes 22, Kaldor takes 18.
Yep, 18.
And the solar-shaped golem's eyes glow a glazing red.
Ooh. This guy I'll do my
Hey, Dara, I suggest you move back.
I'll do my sentinel attack.
Yep.
-5 to hit. Armor class
26 is still going to hit.
26.
Yep.
So it's going to do 28, and I'll burn a spell slot to do radiant damage to him. Spells.
Would it happen to be a fiend or an undead?
Yeah. Okay, I'll use the 3rd level spell slot. So that would be 4d8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4d8.
You rolled a 2, by the way.
Oh, did
It's
I?
2d8, then plus 1 for every single level afterwards.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so that's 2, 3, yeah. Oh, yeah, I rolled a 2 for damage, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, take 2 off and add another 10 to and roll a d10.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so I effectively add 7 on. So instead of the 18, plus 7 is 25. 35, because it's a great weapon attack. 35, 45, 49.
Can you split the radiant and piercing, please?
Oh, okay.
Wait,
The radiant is 14.
Okay.
So
You find that it absorbs some of the radiant damage, not in like a healing way, but it doesn't do much damage way.
okay. So if like about half.
Yeah, somewhere roughly exactly half.
So so that means it would do so minus 14. So 35 of piercing and 7 of radiant in total.
35. Okay.
So
this is the first time I've actually seen something be resistant to radiant.
So 42 in yeah.
That's not nothing. Okay.
42 with a reaction.
Dara. Oh, the poor thing.
I suggest you get back. This looks like a very dangerous creature.
Dodge.
Yes, dodge and run.
No, disengage.
Dodge and run. Oh, even better. I will disengage.
Run away from this thing. If you wish
You're
to
made
live,
to
small
protect you
hatchling.
all. Now it's Remiel proper.
Okay.
This is a test.
Is it just? Okay.
I never would have guessed. This is strange.
First, I will butt smite him, as I do.
Yes, the butt smite.
Butt smite is the gentleman's weapon of choice. Actions, attacks. I'll take the -5 once again. No doubt I'll fail at some point. That. Oh, there we go. Armor class 13, I presume is going to miss.
Is a miss.
Okay, then I will attack him again. This time with the main pointy bit. -5. These are all going to be -5, just assume them all. So
Sure, that one's a hit.
28, so that does 23 damage. I'll just check what I rolled. Yep, 23 damage. And one more. Armor class high 20s.
Yep, hits.
For 26, and once again I'll burn a 3rd level spell slot.
Alright, I've done the 26, just tell me the radiant.
Yeah. Oh, because that's going to do half, isn't it? Oh, no.
Yeah, you
I
don't
won't.
have to do that.
No, I won't. I'll
Okay.
just do the 26. Yeah, that's fine. That's me. And I'll say hello.
Oh no, your damage is halved.
Yes. That's my turn. I don't have
All right.
Rhapsody on the initiative tracker. Should I?
I just had to go with you, but I will add her in if you like.
Okay.
Probably advantageous to you that she go on your turn, though.
But I'm happy for her to. If all I wanted her to do is disengage and get out of there, go and hang next to Dara.
Consider it done.
Okay.
Constantia.
Okay, Constantia, am I within range? I'm not in range to hit him, no?
You can definitely hit him from there. How do you...
With my, with my rapier.
Oh, no, you'd have to get there.
Okay.
Hey Caldor, do you want some healing? You look pretty hurt.
I will, yeah, I was going to use my fancy footwork and come in with an attack and everything, but I'll just move back and use my Eldritch Blast. It's pretty good. So I'll use my movement to come back next to Rhapsody. or as far back as I can,
Take
and
this
then
opportunity attack on a proper assailant. But yep, go
what's
ahead.
that?
I'm just going to
Oh.
up attack you for leaving, but go ahead.
In which case then I will move into attack with my rapier.
I think it's chess rules here. I think you might have already been too late. Okay.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Well, okay. No.
It wasn't
yeah.
clear if you were in his range or not. You should,
That's
you
fair.
should be able to know that. You can stay in.
Okay. And then I'll do a little bit of cheeky little first attack with my rapier. Has it done it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing's more marble than stone, actually. And ching, ching,
Second attack.
2 misses.
They both missed. Oh damn.
They both miss. Okay, and then I will use the rest of my movement to move out the way. And with my fancy footwork, as long as I've made a melee attack, doesn't matter if I've hit or not, I can move out of range without an attack of opportunity.
How good are swashbucklers?
Wicked!
Alright, lovely. At the end of your turn, there is what's known as a Searing Burst. The solar emits magical energy. Each creature in a 10-foot radius must make a dex save.
Gerard, you get plus
Epic
3.
save.
DC 23.
T23. Look, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure I failed this. So I'm gonna use the charge of the Ring of Evasion.
Okay.
It's impossible
Yeah.
for me to get that high.
Same.
So you both spend a charge.
Yeah.
You would take 28 damage on a fail. You would take 14 on a pass.
What
I
sort
can
of
live with this.
damage
half-
is it?
It is half fire, half radiant. So 14 and 14. Some people are resistant to fire, actually.
I'm not.
Oh, my turn.
Did you take the Searing Burst? And then, yes.
No, I fell asleep.
Sorry.
What's
Dex save DC 23.
Oh, great.
For 14 fire and 14 radiant.
Okay. No, I can't pass a dex save to save my life. 14 fire.
14
So,
radiant.
Alright, so 7 radiant. Sorry, 7 fire, 14 radiant.
Are you still up?
And then, yeah.
No, I'm down.
Final heal on my go. Or
It is outdoors, so we'll do a save and then it's chest kicks. As the fire kind of washes over the party, the littlest legs in the group can't make the jump, and he hits the deck.
Alright, so what am I doing? Death save
I
now?
think so. Yep,
That's a pass.
Did you have any concentration? That's one pass.
No, I was dodging. Oh, no, I wasn't dodging this time around, so no concentrations.
Beautiful. Chest kicks.
Alright. It doesn't really matter, it has a range. Alright, I lean down towards Caldor. As a couple of like fireflies kind of like leave from my wooden hand and like a couple go up his nose, a couple go into his mouth. As I cast heal on him at 8th level.
Oh my god.
So, Caldor, welcome back. Have 90 health.
Thank you.
I see this test is coming to its conclusion, and I'm going to... Might as well use my other wild shape. I'm kind of feeling like I need it right now. Alright. I'm going to wild shape again. This time into a... What do I have here that I can actually do? How much space do I have?
So, I think right now, is that large or huge? That's large.
That's
So,
large.
this
Just
would
out
be
of curiosity, would I have enough for a gargantuan?
You'd have to move.
Could I
to,
move
like
to
here?
Could
and
I go
then-
there? Yeah.
And then it's 5
Yeah.
squares, isn't it? Because that's 4.
Yeah.
And that's 5. What in
As he-
God's name did you just turn into?
All right, just a little like ball of light just starts to grow and expand and just keeps going as a humongous brontosaurus appears.
Oh, what the fuck?
Those Chilt natives, man. That's awesome.
That is
Okay.
my turn.
With a tail as long as its neck, both of them 20 foot wide, and a body to fill that almost entire space. This thing could touch the roof if it extended, and ends its turn. Holy crap. Gerard?
But I guess high-level druids get crazy shit.
Well, I was going to do mass cure wounds, now I'm not so sure. I will slash at him with my sword, first of all.
I can't believe that 4 guys beat this thing if they were attacking it the whole time.
There's no way. They found some other way. Well, it's a 12 to hit, so unlikely.
Yep, that's a miss. That's just the bonus.
What does this angel creature still produce lightning or not?
Let me have a look at this thing. No, it's become more radiant than lightning. Like, that burst was exactly like the Solar's burst you guys were dealing with in the room previous. No lightning.
Very well. I will aim my staff, my iron staff, at it and cast a maximized lightning bolt.
Okay. +6, so half.
It's 9 times 6.
54. But I passed, so 27? 27.
Yeah.
Alright. He eats it.
What does he do on his save? Oh, 18 plus whatever. God, he has saved everything, doesn't he?
As you look at this thing, it's got like a dark marble body and light marble wings. It's exquisitely, quote unquote, like assembled. Yeah, it's got good saves. Will that suffice?
One day I will conjure a great celestial being, you watch.
Who did
Technically,
the
you
most
already have.
damage?
What's that?
Who did the
Let's say
most
2.
damage?
Yeah.
No, I can't ignore this Brontosaurus. It would make no sense.
It's kind of hard not. You've heard of the elephant in the room? What about the brontosaurus in the room?
Yeah. 18 and 31 to hit.
Yes.
I'm just going to average it. Oh my god, I didn't give you guys the right damage last time. Okay. 8d6 plus 12d8 plus 8. It's my bad. 8d6.
Remy also wants to do a sentinel attack on it.
Nice.
We'll do that later.
So there's 8d6 plus d8 plus 8. So from both attacks, you take 98, 104 damage from 2 swings.
Oh. Well, that brontosaurus is almost just dead.
His face kind of, what do you call it, sculpts into a scowl, and he prepares to attack you again, and he ends his turn. Dara just screams out, "Do you think a Hellrider test would involve attacking and killing angels?" and ends her turn.
Haven't actually attacked this one so far. I've just been hit. Oh wait, no, I clubbed the other one.
It's Remiel's has the floor.
Shall I see if I can interpret what she said? I'm hearing that she's urging us maybe not to attack.
No, she's suggesting that that's like how maybe the other team did it, but you guys are certainly experiencing success with this in after a fashion. You know, you are defeating the monsters, but Dara is doubtful that this is how they did it.
As am I.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you guys appear to be doing it.
Yeah, I'm still taking the sentinel attack.
Yep.
-5 to hit.
Oh yeah, so we'll do your sentinel and then your turn. Sorry about that.
Can I just say if you did 17 more damage, you would have like knocked my Brontosaurus out in one turn.
You look
First
like-
time this attacked, he missed the 68 radiant damage on both the people he hit, so
Yeah.
Armor class 16.
miss. 21 for this bad boy.
Yeah, okay. I will spend a what's it called? Sorcery point to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Right, to quicken one.
Yeah, to quicken one. That's right. So quicken one. I'm getting there. To cast Thunderous Smite.
Layer it on. Go for it.
Yeah. So
How many smites can they layer upon this weapon? All of them.
yeah, so there it is.
Oh, hold on. This is your reaction attack. Oh no, sorry. You've
No,
already
it's,
done that
it's
one.
now my turn, isn't it?
Ignore me. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. So I cast Thunderous Smite. I don't know what that means, but because I just cast it. Oh, okay. So that's just if I hit him. Because now I'm sort of humming for a minute while I concentrate, and then I roll to. That was my bonus action. So then I roll to hit him. I'll take my -5 again. Okay, hits armor class 23. So the Thunderous Smite will go off, doing 5 thunder damage and 28 piercing damage. So 28 plus 5, 33. So 33 in total. And he needs to do a DC 18 strength saving throw. You rolled a 15, so presumably you passed. I don't know. I cannot hear.
Oh, bugger, I'm muted. Sorry, yeah, +8 to the roll, so he passes.
So he passes, yep. So he just takes the 33. And then I'll wake him again. Second time, doing the same thing. -5.
Second verse, same as the first.
And I think that's a miss, because it would have been -5, so...
Yep.
Yes, 22. I'm trying to do something that's going to give me bonuses to hit so that I can knock him prone or something. I probably should have just cast Bless on myself. But that's my turn.
All right. Constanzia, you can barely see what's going on behind the butt of this enormous Brontosaurus, but you still have a gist of things.
Yeah, there's a big ass dino buttocks in my way.
You could have just left it as a big ass in the way.
I really don't know what to do here. I know there's another way to get around it, but I just don't know what it is. So I don't want to jeopardize my companions. I will move around said Brontosaurus and chuck a couple of little Eldritch blasts in there.
By all means. And then we got Kaldor coming up. Wayne, you're next.
Yep, he's done. He sits down, covers himself with a shield, and he's done.
his down?
That's his
Okay,
turn. So it's
Alright,
peace. There's no way that the 4 people could have defeated this in any way, shape, or form. I'm pretty sure they didn't have a huge dinosaur and other
Yeah,
bullshit.
I'm starting to agree with you here. I think I was mulling over just handing over my weapon. I might just walk up with my sword in like both hands and just hold it out for it to take if I can get there, which I probably can. And I'm just going to stand there and I don't, what happens? I'm just going to stand there and offer my blade and maybe get on a knee or something. Take a knee.
Yeah, you can do that, sure. And reverse knighting someone. Go for it. Caldor's gonna sit and enjoy the show.
Yeah, Caldor's fine. Alright. It's gonna just move back a little bit. Hopefully don't step on the sprite, but that's their fault.
Sprite zips out of the way with little effort.
I'm just not gonna attack. I'm just gonna can't really respond, so I'll just go and then just leave it at that. I'll hold my action in case he does attack, but that's my turn.
Okay, you wanna? Yep, understood. All right, the angel regards all of the people changing positions, and Gerard, it's your turn.
I will heal us up a bit.
If it has a maximum amount of people, just don't worry about healing me.
Blimey, that's terrible. I heal basically all of us for 12 each.
Thank you.
Ooh, look at this. Have slightly more health now.
All right, if that's all for you, Gerard.
Yep, I will forbear
Tor
attacking.
has a look around. Stormrail has a look around and regards who has done him harm, and it's Remiel.
Is he still fighting?
Remiel, yes, has attacked in the last round. So 26 and 25 to hit.
Oof, both hit.
I did.
46. 46.
Ooh.
89 points of damage across the 2 hits, and as each hit hits you, it shears you with an additional radiant damage. That's where the bulk of it actually comes from.
I'm resistant to radiant, so...
Okay, so you take half of that 72.
That's actually
So
probably the more better.
yeah, that's great. That's 36, plus 6 is 42, plus 11 is 53.
Alright. Since he did swing, I'm gonna take my reaction since he did exactly what I was like, hold my action to see if he attacked. He did, so I'm gonna hit him back. That is plus 10 to hit. It's like the tail just comes around like a whip, like.
All right.
20 to hit.
20. The wings. It hits against one of the wings to no effect.
So.
But the angel, without its body moving, its head turns to regard you.
Mm.
Okay.
My boy.
Dara will go. If you insist on this path, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She will give her last bless to Remy, Jeskix, and nobody else attacked. Remy, Jeskix, and Gerard. And that'll end her turn. Remy.
Okay. I will attack, bonus action, attack with the butt.
Good. Again?
You guys were close, but out of sync.
Damn it.
You gotta let it go. Look, a whole bunch of tests, and none of them are gonna be like brute force, kill everything.
First one's a miss.
Okay. Second one. Oh, I've got a +4, don't I? Plus D4.
Oh, yes, you do.
Default.
He's on class 21 though.
He's 21. So
Okay,
the first one would miss.
20 will miss no matter what. Because if I get a -5, that's a 15. 27 is a hit regardless. So that will do 29 damage.
Done.
And the third one. Hits armor class 26 for 26 damage.
You see, like, you are wreathing decent chunks off him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if Jeskix didn't attack last time, I would have not, but he triggered it anyway, so the guy's going to attack Jeskix. So.
Yes, you're correct. Yeah, you're correct.
Okay. Rhapsody's out of the way.
Currently, right now, I have Dino Brain.
Yeah, he has the intelligence and wisdom of a Brontosaurus.
I wonder what that is.
Probably
No, I'm just kind of curious.
Probably two.
Are you polymorphed or
I know I
shape
got
changed?
wild shape, but I've still got Dinosaur Brain. That doesn't change anything.
Okay.
Yeah, lizard. He's only got a lizard brain at best of times.
Oh,
so.
right, yeah. Okay.
Constantia,
It's like
you're up. And then
Everyone's
Caldor.
saying like, leave it alone. So I did, and then it tried to hit. So I'm like, oh, it still must be attacking then.
Constantia just takes a knee, holding the pose,
Good one.
head down.
Caldor?
Calder looks at Remiel and goes, "Stop! It's not getting us anywhere. You can fight till the end of time. It's enough. It hasn't attacked us since we stopped attacking it, so just do the same." And then he passes.
Okay.
Jeskix.
I'm going to drop wild shape, so I'll just go back to being normal sized.
You can choose which corner you want to shrink into.
Just shrink me over there, put me over here, I guess.
Yep.
I'm fine with being next to it if it wants to hit me because I kind of deserve it. This
that a
one
bonus action,
apologizes. I thought that you were still fighting to the end. No, I think dropping it is a bonus action. Let me double check. I've never actually really looked that up. I've never really got to the point where I've been where I choose to get out of it.
To your apology, he says this is a test.
Bonus action for a Circle of the Moon.
Fine. I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action anyway. But I'm just going to go. What do I have to actually? I actually have that I can heal. I can't heal from this far. Damn it. Yeah, no, that is my turn. I shall leave it there. I'll just dodge, just in case he tries to hit me.
Good idea. Gerard?
I will bandage Remiel for 10 plus your level, basically, worth of hit points.
Ooh. Thank you.
Okay.
Just bandaging him up, I'm like, we may as well try and do this the right way.
So, if I'm correct, Remy's the only one who attacked this round? Or was Jeskix's attack still within this round?
No.
I think that was last.
I think mine still technically was because it was a reaction attack after his turn. So yes, I did still hit it.
Oh.
So if he wants to, he can hit me.
Yep, the first one of these is Jeskix, the second one's Remy. I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Okay, so 28 to Jeskix and 35 and a crit to Remy. I'm going to do Jeskix first.
I was going to be like, yeah, I don't think you can miss. It's just, ow.
The sword itself does 8 plus 8, does 16 slashing.
Ow.
And then you take 68. 32 radiant.
Fill up.
Remiel takes
Batter up.
12 d8 radiant. Takes 58
So
plus...
hang on, I'll just do the 58 because that's halved for me. So 25, 29
29.
minus 29. So I've done that. And what is this?
And then the slash itself is the 46 plus 8.
Okay.
So 29 plus 6 is 35, plus 8 is 43.
Oh, so I already took the radiant. I just did the radiant already. So
Okay, so the other one is 8 plus 6 is 14.
Okay. 27 health.
He says to you, "This is a test."
You sound more emphatic, Mr.
Okay. Dara looks exhausted. She kind of approaches, dodges, and ends her turn.
Remy, you're up.
Okay, I take a knee and say, test passed.
His sword is pointed down at you, and his head on a swivel looks around at everybody, not attacking.
No. King.
Okay. In that case, he immediately crumbles into rubble, the runestone atop the pile.
Ah, yes. This was a test.
And as he crumbles, he says, "Peace."
Out.
Peace out, homies.
Oh,
I always knew angels were stoned.
Drops mic.
Drops Mike shatters.
We will leave it there, guys.
right.
There's a fight
Yeah.
ahead of us we may or may not do in the future. I think that's definitely a mission success either way. If you guys want, we can do a battle later. But that's the meat of it.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause that's objective A of B, and objective B is much shorter. So whether or not we do it is up to you guys. But it's still going to be, an hour or an hour and a half's worth of stuff.
Okay.
We still almost beat it, to be fair.
He wasn't going to reform after that one. I don't think that was... Yeah, that was cool.
Just to let you guys know, I've got a job interview next Wednesday, so if you're going to do this continuous one shot this next coming Tuesday, I don't know if I can come. Just depends how well prepared I am.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's fair enough.
I have to go to bed. I'm exhausted, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, thank you.
Night, night.
Wayne, thank you.
Alright.
See ya.
Yeah, Wayne. Holy shit, Remy's damage.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
30, 40, 30, 40. Lovely.
And I couldn't do couldn't do divine smites.
Yeah.
To
He
be
had 30 something health left at the end.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
To be fair, I think he burnt through almost 200-ish of my health.
wow.
he did tremendous damage, and we used up all our rings.
That was
I've got one more charge in my
a
ring.
giant and a solar.
Hmm.
That's cool.
Oh,
Okay, guys, I'm just going
I'm
to turn in.
impressed.
Okay. See
Thanks
ya.
very much.
See ya.
I'll catch
Thank you
you.
very much.
Wow.
How many layers are on this babushka doll?
Last one.
So I reckon we should. My preference would be to just have a shorter session and go through the battle sometime. If it's in a fortnight, that's fine. Or if it's
All right, cool. I'd like that. I've got the map ready.
yeah, because then we can just do it, and then we can score whatever magic we get for it as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And we can, depending on how the module goes, but we could see if we can get a short rest at least before going through.
I think, yeah, the party will probably need one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I've actually got something fun for short rests, so this is cool.
Yep. Okay. And we'll see what
I get things. I get things because of my tool proficiency from Xanathar's Guide.
Ah,
It helps during short rests.
okay. Yeah, so
I don't know if we're doing like the healing now, but I doubt it. We're probably doing it when we get back.
yeah, we'll do healing at the start of next session, I guess.
Yeah.
I like Jeskix, but flexing his high level slots. I like it.
I thought we were being level 15, so I'm like, okay, make Jeskix level 15. They're like, oh, we're just doing tier 3. Well, now I feel like I've over-leveled myself a little bit. Sorry.
I think
No,
that's,
I think it was very helpful.
yeah, I'm 15 as well, for what it's worth.
All right.
When you throw the 8th level heal, I was like, 8th level? What?
Yeah.
It's I didn't have I think I used my other slot before, so I didn't have enough. I had to over level cast heal, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just make sure that the dwarf doesn't need a rest after this. Just have a fuck ton of health back.
Yeah.
And if he was blind, deaf, or had any other diseases on him that wasn't cured from the ability from before, he's got it again.
Yep.
He's probably also not drunk. If a dwarf was drunk.
Okay, I'm going to sign out now too.
Alrighty.
So we'll see
Ciao.
you either next week or the week after. We can decide, confirm.
Yep, we'll work it out before either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a tavern session or something after, you do an hour and a half of the boss and you have another hour just like a tavern session. That'd be fun. Never done that before.
Yeah, it is basically just like a fight and then it's over. But it is kind of weird to end it in the middle there, so probably would be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
95, 121. You actually burnt through almost 300 health.
Oof.
Because Jeskix is actually